time it is, man?
It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I need a crack rock on the spot.
OG do dirty, flipping packs in the bag, stuffing the blood, fat stack, jet black Cadillac, stacks in the mattress, cash cow status, walk in the streets, heat up, no crack, blood blazing, smoke hazing, OGs in the attic, crispy clean kicks, ain't nothing static, southern nights, trap dreams, raw matic, light it up, inhale the magic, erratic, down south, making moves, 808s, hit raw, sip the lean, slow the scene, outlaws on call, counting bills, run the grills, trap house ball, switches in the air, grandiose alcohol, dirty dope dreams, with the crew so mean, like some movie scene, trap king, royally king, purple haze phase, hazy days, cash in streams, hit the streets, beast mode, blitzy juice kings, OG do dirty, leaning like the tower, got the power, hour after hour, living fast, mile high, never sour. Came up from the grid, dirty money flower. Blood blazing, smoke hazing, OGs in the attic. Crispy clean kicks, ain't nothing static. Southern nights, trap dreams, raw matic. Light it up, inhale the magic, erratic. OG do dirty, leaning like the tower. Got the power, hour after hour. Living fast, mile high, never sour. Came up from the grid, dirty money flower. Blood blazing, smoke hazing, OGs in the attic. Crispy clean kicks, ain't nothing static. Southern nights, trap dreams, raw matic. Light it up, inhale the magic, erratic. OG do dirty, leaning like the tower. Got the power, hour after hour. Living fast, mile high, never sour. Came up from the grid, dirty money flower. Blood blazing, smoke hazing, OGs in the attic. Crispy clean kicks, ain't nothing static. Southern nights, trap dreams, raw matic. Light it up, inhale the magic, erratic.
Hola, ¿cómo está? What's cracking with your people, man? We in this thing, man, for chilling on the porch with your boy OG Do Dirty. Rather have us a little nice night, you know what I'm saying? Everybody just coming in. Appreciate everybody just coming in so far. Butterfly, Vince, Mayo, Ron, Zuma. Appreciate y'all niggas for being here already, you know what I'm talking about? Let me go ahead and get out everything set up real quick, put the link in there and everything. Go ahead and drop it on my page. Feel like coming to the panel because it is an open panel. Just hit the link. It'll bring you on up. I'm pinning to the OG Do Dirty channel. Those over there. Appreciate everybody being over there. Give me the watch hours for the rest of y'all. Okay. Yeah. let's just go ahead and get into it. Ain't no reason to go and start. You see the title of it. I don't really have to go too much in there. We'll get to that a little later on. I'm already rolling up my blunt. So we're going to go ahead and get this started off right. So people come in when they come here. They'll get here when they get here. If they do show up, make sure you hit the like button. I hit the like button for myself. Hopefully you can do the same. We got us at 5. No chasing in the building. Mama in the building. Appreciate everybody else for showing up. Kingdom Mike in the building. Appreciate you. Well, Ron, I know you, bro. You always make sure I get my watch out and shit. I ain't tripping on that, brother. Appreciate you, brother. Damn, I forgot what the hell. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm about to do. We're going to get straight to this. And we in here for the dirty news, so let's go ahead and crank up the dirty news and get it popping. Gonna get this first one out the way. Hopefully the internet do pretty good today. If not, it is what it is. Can't help it. Can't do nothing about it. Make that bigger. Grab this here. This over here. That right there. Grab this right here. All right. Yep, we're ready to go. Welcome Mayo to the panel, and let's go.
Just breathing.
What kind of trouble we getting in today, sir?
Doesn't smell like alcohol.
All right. This right here, just a little dirty news, little stuff that's on the news right now. I just clicked on, about to run through where I roll my blunt up.
Alcohol or anything like that. I don't see any drugs.
Hey, buddy. What's going on? What's going on?
What are you talking about?
You're in an accident.
You all right, boss?
Did anyone,
Sir, can we speed you? You're good, man. You're good. You're good. Just breathe. You're good.
He's alert.
You all right?
I'm good.
All right. Let's get you out of the car, man. Let's get you checked out.
Why?
You're in a ditch right now, dude.
Your car's in a ditch.
Okay. Let me go.
You can't drive, dude.
Why?
You have any medical issues?
No.
Have you ever had a seizure?
No.
You have diabetes?
No.
Any drugs or alcohol today?
No.
No? You're pretty sweaty, my buddy.
Well, yeah.
All right, let's get you out. We're gonna walk up this hill. No.
Dude, you're not driving anywhere, bro. Your car is in a ditch.
That's a police officer. We gotta get you out.
Stop trying to grab your seatbelt, dude.
We gotta get you out.
Listen to this guy.
Please stop.
Just
No.
come with me. We're gonna go up the hill.
If you keep pulling your seatbelt, I'm gonna rip your seatbelt. So listen to this firefighter.
Hey, everybody, this is another law and crime legal alert. The Los Angeles wildfires are still making an impact.
Nobody got
The loss
to hear
of
that
life is
shit.
just
Come on, man. Get past the
higher
bullshit.
policy.
Get past the commercial.
People
Get past the
They were
commercial.
there
Get past the
affected by
commercial.
because of these
I heard nothing
being
about
entitled
that. Come
when a
on now, Bill.
firefighter tugging and yanking.
All right, dude. Listen to this officer. Wake up.
All right, let's hop out. Let's go. Come on. Let's hop out.
Well, what are you doing?
Get out.
Let's go.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Let's go.
What are you doing?
Get out of the car, dude.
Come on. Come on. Let's go.
Hey, stop resisting, bro.
Let's go.
You're gonna get tased.
You're about to get
Don't-
tased, dude.
We want to help you, but do not fight us. You will get ripped out of this car.
Yes, sir.
We're not playing.
Get
you,
out
so
of the car.
Get the up.
Get out. You're about to get tased, dude.
I'm gonna get out.
Get out then.
She's getting bad, too.
Get out of the car.
You're about to get tased, dude.
Well, let me get on.
So it appears that Bruce is tapped lightly with that stun gun at first, appears bewildered at the insistence of the officers, and then the use of the taser. So according to a lawsuit filed in the Northern District of California, for the first time in his life, Bruce had suffered a, quote, tonic-clonic. This was previously known as a grand mal brain seizure. He was reportedly still in a state of recovery when the officer
Baby, if I cut that bitch down or something, boy, that whole move trying to move on that 1080, it ain't pushing on that 1080, but that 1080 too strong for.
allegedly tased him, causing him to continue jerking, writhing on the ground, which the officers appeared to interpret as a form of resistance. So multiple officers, they then appear to pile on top of Bruce, with one appearing to put his knee against the back of Bruce's neck for several seconds at one point. And once he's handcuffed, the officers drag him up the embankment to a gurney as you can hear him moaning. He ended up with several cuts and his shirt was covered in blood.
He wasn't talking to me the whole time. He was just breathing. He kept moving his head like back and forth. When fire went down there, he answered their questions, but he was like, almost like a state of shock. He was like, where am I? And he tried putting the car in drive. I'm like, dude, you're in a ditch. And that's when he started like, get the off me, like pushing off. That's when he pushed him off, and I was like, hey, dude, just back up, like Olsen grabbed him. But
He's kind of like in and out.
yeah, he wasn't combative at first, but as soon as I was like, hey, dude, we're getting you out of the car, and Olsen grabbed him, immediately started throwing hands.
Now, this part's interesting because in their conversations amongst themselves, the officers seem to insist that Bruce must have been on some kind of drug to react the way that he did. But after searching his car, they come up empty-handed.
Dude, there's nothing. There's no pipes. There's no little baggies.
He's high on something.
He's high as on something. I just don't know what it is. Unless he tossed something back here. Because the only thing he has in the front is like stizzies. But I ain't never seen anybody react like that off weed.
So in the end, Bruce was taken to the hospital where he was diagnosed as having recently suffered that tonic-clonic seizure. Now, despite that, the lawsuit that we're talking about, the lawsuit that these officers are facing, the lawsuit says that the police department still wrote up a report that made it seem like Bruce may have been driving under the influence. Actually, I want you to take a look at that lawsuit because Bruce is suing the city of Hercules and 3 officers directly involved in his arrest. We have Angel Garcia, Michael Thompson, and Joshua Goldstein. So according to the filing, quote, the defendants were trained and knew that the last thing an officer should do when dealing with a seizure victim is restrain him, because seizure victims often react instinctively to physical contact. Ignoring this training, they repeatedly poked, prodded, shook, and yelled at plaintiff, ordering him to leave his car. When that did not work because plaintiff had not yet recovered the ability to understand what was happening around him, they escalated and began to forcefully extract him from the car. Still suffering from his seizure and confused as to what was happening, plaintiff instinctively resisted their efforts. This resulted in Thompson unleashing a string of profanities at plaintiff that even his normally protective supervisors found to be unprofessional. Unfazed and unmoved by the folly and error of their own behavior, the officers doubled down and forcefully pulled on, punched, kneed, and tased plaintiff, leaving him bloodied by multiple cuts and contusions. So to back up the claim that these officers should reasonably have known what to do in this situation and what was going on, the lawsuit focuses on the California Commission on Police Officer Standards and Training. It's also called POST. And it says this is what you have to do. Quote, POST expects police officers in the state to recognize that citizens they encounter may be suffering the effects of a brain seizure and act accordingly. POST publishes workbooks that outline the curriculum for the basic training that every police officer receives before he or she can work in the state. Since at least 2017, Post Learning Domain, Volume 34, contains a section on seizures which states in part, a seizure is the result of a surge of energy through the brain. Instead of discharging electrical energy in a controlled manner, the brain cells continue firing, causing massive involuntary contractions of muscles and possible unconsciousness. If only part of the brain is affected, it may cloud awareness, block normal communication, and produce a variety of undirected, unorganized movements. The filing continues in accord with this guidance from medical authorities. The POST workbook commands officers who encounter seizure victims do not restrain them. Similarly, the POST workbook warns officers that agitated behavior during an episode should not be perceived as deliberate hostility or resistance to the officer. So now let's take a look at how the lawsuit corresponds with the body cam footage that was released by Hercules Police. So according to the suit, the officers and the firefighter, quote, repeatedly directed plaintiff to leave the car and walk up the hill, although neither of them discussed why that was immediately necessary or why plaintiff could not be evaluated where he sat. This, despite the fact that at least one of the officers admits the driver might be having a seizure and relaying that information to the firefighter as he walks up. So going back to the complaint, it reads, Garcia drive-stunned plaintiff with his taser, sending a high current through the body of a young man who had just suffered a medical condition caused by abnormal electrical activity in the brain. Garcia then screamed, "Get out of the car." In BWC, that's body-worn camera, Videos recorded after plaintiff was strapped to a gurney. Thompson admitted that during the struggle, he punched plaintiff in the face twice. Thompson claimed it was because plaintiff kicked him, but no such kick is evident in the BWC videos. And the lawsuit also talks about the tests that were done at the hospital to determine if Bruce had anything in his system, right? Was he under the influence? Quote, tests of plaintiff's blood and urine collected shortly after the incident revealed no alcohol or drugs in his system other than trace amounts of THC and a sedative administered to him in the ambulance after the incident with defendants. So Bruce is suing under 10 causes of action. And to talk about them, to talk about this case, I want to bring on right now David Fiol. He is the attorney who filed this lawsuit on Bruce's
behalf. Doing that. What you think about that, Mayo?
I didn't see seizure in the guy's initial reaction to the firefighter or the cops. He's answering questions. Do you have diabetes? No. Have you ever had a seizure before? No. He's cognizant. He just doesn't know how the hell he went off the road.
I think they were saying like they had called for medical assistance.
Well, yeah, they have to.
And they said that he was having a seizure then. So, I mean, I don't know.
They said he might have had a seizure. They told him that he might have had a seizure. They had no evidence of it. They just came across and he's, in the ditch.
Let him say it. I don't want to screw his words up because he came in. I started the video a little bit into it. So,
hey, sir, you okay? Are you okay? Can you breathe? What's going on right now? Talk to me, boss. What's going on right now? Car keys? Can you hear me? 227.
See, fire's there, right there.
1045. B, conscious, breathing. A for I'm on stroke. You okay? Stay with me, buddy. You know your name? And 227. Better 20 is going to be right in front of Country Run, directly in front in the ditch. My patrol vehicle is on RVR. If you could update fire. You okay? What's your name, boss? Can you breathe? Can you breathe? Can you breathe? Can you breathe? Can you hear me? Here, squeeze my hand if you can hear me. Squeeze my hand if you can hear me, boss. Squeeze my hand. A-firm for fire. I don't know where they're going to park their rig yet, though. Can you hear me, boss? Hey, Goldstein.
I'm coming. What's up?
You want to wait for fire to try to get him out?
Yeah, don't. He's having a seizure. Just let him be.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Did he say if or he is having a seizure?
Yeah, don't. He's having a seizure. Just let him.
You want to wait for fire to try to get him out?
Yeah, don't. He's having a seizure. Just let him be.
Okay.
That was good with your Spoon.
Oh man, my bad. Just woke up.
Morning.
Yeah, don't. He's having a seizure. Just let him.
Want to wait for fire to try to get him out?
Yeah, don't. He's having a seizure. Just.
You want to wait for fire to try to get him out?
Yeah, don't. He's having a seizure. What's up?
You want to wait for fire to try to get him out?
Yeah, don't. He's having a seizure. Just let.
You want to wait for fire to try to get him out?
Yeah, don't. He's having a seizure. Just let him be.
Okay.
What did you hear?
He is breathing though.
If he's fine, just let him be.
Okay.
What did you hear, my good son?
If he's having a seizure, just let him be.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't look like there's any chance of fire post-crash.
Oh, they crashed?
He is breathing
Yeah.
though.
If he's fine, just let him be.
Okay.
Let him be.
Hey, Goldstein.
I'm coming. What's up?
You want to wait for fire to try to get him out?
Yeah, don't. If he's having a seizure, just let him be.
Okay. He is
Oh, he
breathing
said
though.
he said he's having a
Okay.
seizure. Just let him be.
You want to wait for fire to try to get him out?
Yeah, don't. If he's having a seizure, just let him be.
Okay. Out. Hey, Goldstein.
I'm coming. What's up?
You want to wait for fire to try to get him out?
Yeah, that's what he said. He's having a seizure. Just let him breathe.
Let him be.
Okay. He is breathing.
Don't. If he's having a seizure, just let him.
But I don't even want to move past this point. Is he saying if, or he just saying is he having a seizure?
I don't know.
He
I
said-
don't know what he
What
means
I
by
heard
that.
is he's having a seizure. Let him be. Like he is having a seizure, but he just didn't. Yeah.
Yeah. So I look. So my thing is, I seen the dude. I didn't see nothing wrong with what he did. Tasing part might be a little bit jealous, you know what I'm saying? Just on some bullshit, power authority type shit, because you ain't listening to what a nigga saying. But I mean, man, you know what?
I don't see it lawsuit worthy.
Let me just go back. Just, let me,
You know what I mean?
Because this dude is saying, like I said, I don't like to play other people when you're doing these type of videos. That's why I try to play it all the way through at first and no stopping, just let it go through so we can understand what was going on, because I don't want to have that back and forth, because I know this dude be saying he's saying something different. So this is what he's saying about the situation, and he jumps off different. His
21 years old in April of last year, reportedly was heading home after a visit with his grandmother when his attorneys say he had his first ever seizure. Okay. Now, other drivers out on the road with him in Hercules, California, that's where this all went down, told 911 dispatchers and police on scene that they saw his car slow to a crawl, move off the road, eventually rolling down a short embankment and stopping at some trees. Now, Bruce appeared unhurt from the actual accident. The airbags in his car didn't appear to deploy or anything like that. But the first officers on the scene noted that he did appear to be experiencing some sort of distress. I want you to take a look at some of the body camera video from the Hercules police officers.
Oh my God, I don't know what's going on.
Hey, sir. Hey, sir. You okay? Are you okay? Can you breathe? What's going on right now? Talk to me, boss. What's going on right now?
So from what I got right now, he didn't fly off the road. He wasn't going at no credible ass speed and wrecked the motherfucking car. Is that what y'all just heard?
Yeah, but one thing I did notice, because if you go, keep going, because I want to see, because it looks like his legs actually like through the fucking windshield, and the windshield's gone. When in the first video,
can you hear me? 227. Driver is 1045B, conscious, breathing. A for him on stroke. You okay? Stay with me, buddy. You know your name? And 227. Better 20 is going to be right in front of Country Run, directly in front in the ditch.
Wait,
Patrol vehicle.
well, I know one of his legs is right here. You can see his little shoes and shit down there at the bottom.
Yeah.
But I don't know. He'll be all twisted. I don't think he'll be in there. That's a crazy ass position to be in.
Yeah.
Because the first thing when I seen it, I was thinking nigga just, you know what I'm saying, was driving too fast. They ran off the side of the road. You know what I'm saying? He hit something, hit his head or something. You know what I'm saying? He had a seizure.
Well,
But
yeah, but
obviously
you know, because I noticed his airbag went off, didn't go off, but that's not really uncommon in an older car. That's like a Saturn, I think. And the cop's doing the sternum rub to try and wake him up.
If you could update.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He trying to, you know what I'm saying? He
What's your
trying
name, boss?
something
Can you
now.
breathe? Can you breathe? Can you breathe? Can you breathe? Can you hear me? Here, squeeze my hand if you can hear me. Squeeze my hand if you can hear me, boss. Squeeze my hand.
Now, all of this right here, that lets me think that he thinks something is wrong with the boy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're doing certain things, you're trying to find out. You know what I'm saying? You're working your way through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and he's doing the sternum rub probably because he thinks it might be like fentanyl or, you know, some kind of intoxication.
Yeah, he's going through his.
Because that's what they do to people who nod out. That's what they do to them.
What they usually call it is he's working through his read in football. He's going through his progression, his read progression. Oh, let me bring up Mama. Hey, Mama.
Hey, Mama.
Hey.
What's up, Mama?
Hey. So I see a whole lot
for fire.
right. I see a whole lot of right going on here. But in the video you first brought up, there was a hell of a lot of wrong going on in that one. So, okay, I said my piece. Me.
I don't know where they're gonna park the rig yet.
What up, Jay Villa, the realest?
Can you hear me, boss? Hey, Goldstein.
I'm coming. What's up?
You want to wait for fire to try to get him out?
Yeah, don't. If he's having a seizure, just let him be.
Okay. He is breathing though.
If he's fine, just let him be.
Okay. Do you have an ID on you, boss?
I got it.
You got it? Okay.
Did
you ingest any drugs or anything?
And a fellow officer seems to note that it appears Bruce might be having a seizure and says to the officer in the backseat of the car to leave him be, which seems he does for a limited period of time.
He's conscious, breathing, looks like he's having a seizure. Doesn't smell like alcohol or anything like that. I don't.
That's the reason why I don't like looking at these type of videos. Right.
Oh, his foot does look like it was either out the window or it's a fuck. Damn.
Yeah, that's an odd fucking position to be in.
Shit.
You know what I mean?
That nigga dick swinging, straddling a goddamn steering wheel. Fuck that. Yo.
Well, and I want to see if he also loosed his bowels. Because that's a common thing with
You wouldn't
seizures.
necessarily use your bowels. You'll piss on yourself for sure.
Yeah, that's a common thing with seizures. So
yeah,
you know what I mean.
I don't see any drugs.
Hey, buddy. What's going on? What's going on?
What are you talking about?
You're in an accident.
You all right, boss? Circular
Speedy,
Speedy, you're good, man. You're good. You're good. Just breathe. You're good.
He's alert.
You all right?
I'm good.
All right. Let's get you out of the car, man. Let's get you checked out.
Why?
You're in a ditch right now, dude.
Your car's in a ditch.
Okay. Let me go.
You can't drive, dude.
Why?
You have any medical issues?
No.
Have you ever had a seizure?
No.
You have diabetes?
No.
Any drugs or alcohol today?
No.
No? You're pretty sweaty, my buddy.
Well, yeah.
All right, let's get you out. We're gonna walk up this hill. No.
Dude, you're not driving anywhere, bro. Your car is in a ditch.
That's a police officer. We gotta get you out.
Stop trying to grab your seatbelt, dude.
We gotta get you out.
Listen to this guy.
Please stop.
No.
Come with me. We're gonna go up the hill.
If you keep pulling your seatbelt, I'm.
So clear. That is textbook seizure activity after seizure.
Yeah, post it. Yeah,
It's also post
drug
nodding out behavior. A lot of these things
could be
are alike. You know what I mean?
I mean, you would even act the same way even after a stroke.
Oh yeah.
To be honest with you. So there's a
other
lot
than your face being, you know.
Well, it depends. Not every stroke gives you that.
Yeah.
Gives you that. But yes, you're technically right.
Yeah.
Nowhere near it.
If he was going to the hospital,
like
if they was taking him to the hospital, he was going to go in a stroke.
We're asking these cops to
know the difference, yes.
And shit that even the fire department can't discern right now what it is.
Mm-hmm.
The trained medical people there can't discern exactly what happened. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't expect cops to know. They're not doctors of any sort. Oh.
And he's just going through his procedures, and they ask the questions. You diabetic? You have seizures before? Do you have seizures?
Yeah. Oh.
I'm gonna rip your seatbelt. So listen to this firefighter.
Hey, everybody, this is another law and crime legal alert. The Los Angeles wildfires are still making fires. When a firefighter asks Bruce to get out of the car and Bruce is resistant, there is a lot of yelling, tugging, and yanking.
All right, dude. Listen to this officer. Wake up.
Let's go. Come on. Let's help out.
Well, what are you doing?
Get out.
Let's go. Come on.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Let's go.
What are you doing?
Get out of the car, dude.
Come on. Come on. Let's go.
Hey, stop resisting, bro.
Let's go.
You're gonna get tased.
You're about to get
Don't-
tased, dude.
We want to help you, but do not fight us. You will get ripped out of this car.
Yes, sir.
We're not playing you.
Get out
so
of the car.
Get the up.
Yes, sir.
Get out. You're about to get tased, dude.
I'm gonna get out.
Get out then.
He's slippery. Get out of the car.
You're about to get tased, dude.
Well, let me get on.
So it appears that Bruce is tapped lightly with that stun gun at first, appears bewildered at the insistence of the officers, and then the use of the taser. So according to a lawsuit filed in the Northern District of California, for the first time in his life, Bruce had suffered a, quote, tonic-clonic. This was previously known as a grand mal brain seizure. He was reportedly still in a state of recovery when the officer allegedly tased him, causing him to continue jerking, writhing on the ground, which the officers appeared to interpret as a form of resistance. So multiple officers, they then appear to pile on top of Bruce, with one appearing to put his knee against the back of Bruce's neck for several seconds at one point. And once he's handcuffed, the officers drag him up the embankment to a gurney as you can hear him moaning. He ended up with several cuts and his shirt was covered in blood.
Well, he was already bleeding.
He was just breathing.
He was if they didn't see that he was already bleeding from the nose when he turned around and looked at the first officer or firefighter, he had blood coming from his nose already. That doesn't help the situation.
He probably bounced off the steering wheel.
Yeah. That's
That's one assumption.
That
Say it, Tom. Say it, Tom.
I just don't understand, man. I get it. I mean, he's in the ditch. Okay, cool. There's probably some water there. Cool. I don't see, me personally, I don't see the need to move so fucking fast. The car's not sinking. Car's not doing nothing. He's sitting there. And I get it. But god damn. Whether you know if he's having a seizure, stroke, or whatever, even nodding off, dude, a motherfucker just woke up.
Yeah,
you
I want to see the time they actually were talking with him at the car, like the full uninterrupted body cam. You know what I mean? Not just the clips.
Yeah. Interesting.
Because nowadays the biggest threat of fire comes from the fucking catalytic converter.
Yeah, what they gonna do? They're gonna fucking take his ass to the hospital. And they're gonna give him what is it called? A fucking CAT scan to see if this motherfucker had a motherfucking seizure. It's gonna come up positive because in that state right there, it's gonna show that he had his brain fire wasn't correct because he's within the time period, was within between 15 minutes to an hour after a seizure that you want to get him into the hospital, then underneath CT scan and all that other shit to tell. So if they can get him in the hospital,
I'm gonna rip your seatbelt.
It's gonna be that way. But yeah, go ahead. You good? You good?
Morgan and Morgan, man. God damn. They don't leave nothing behind, do they?
Nope.
Did you see that text I sent you, Tom?
No, I've been knocked the fuck out, to be honest with you.
Good news, man.
Oh shit! Hell yeah! Now you need
20
that
more to
other.
go.
There you go.
20 more to go. That's the big 20 right there.
Yeah.
It looked like 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's not enough. That's technically not enough time, but I know sometimes they're pressed for. I'm not gonna say they're pressed for time, but I know they would like to get in and out. I understand it, but I just. So what if that motherfucker had a broken neck? You know what I'm saying?
So the time is 13:10:54 when he come back on this video.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's right after this. $12:25.
Yeah. Mm. And that was just after waking him up, and he went right back to sleep. So there's something wrong with his brain right there. You got to understand that part. Whether he was nodding off or whatever, his brain is not at full capacity. So if he falls right back to sleep after talking, come on now.
But that's also an indication that they need to get him to a hospital fast.
Absolutely, I understand that. But tasting the ain't going up in it. Snatch they had medical personnel there, so that was the only. I don't know.
They were the ones he was fighting. They were trying to get him out of the car first.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm saying sometimes you just gotta let a motherfucker wake his ass. Come out of the stupor. Because if you ask me, I've been violent almost after every fucking seizure.
Oh, dude, if I come out of anesthesia, dude, I'm swinging.
Yeah.
When I wake up like that, I'm swinging.
Yeah, it's motherfuckers. You just gotta understand your brain doing hiccups. That's the best way I can describe it. That motherfucker is short circuiting, hiccuping. Look, Jay Rilla said he has seizures. He has epilepsy. So yeah, it's.
Hey, you're rebooting and keep blue screening at the same time while you're rebooting. Know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I've had like 7 seizures back to back before. It fucking happens.
Yeah, and because all your drivers ain't loading right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man. Sometimes, especially with an accident, you don't never know what's actually wrong with a motherfucker after accident. They don't know really how fast he was going.
Hey, what's good with you, Ray?
No, they just had the report of the what the people who called it in said.
Yeah. That's what I don't understand. I just think sometimes, I don't know, man. Listen, this one's a bad one for me. I'm glad I've never had a seizure actively having a driving. That shit scares the shit out of me because I know my foot hits the pedal and I'm done. And I have tonic-clonic seizures all the time. Well, not as much as I used to, but I used to have them all the fucking time. So I just
I just thought about that. You shouldn't be driving, should you?
No. But I haven't had a grand mal seizure in some months, so not that I'm gonna report it so they can take my driver's license for fucking 6 months. Fuck you, bitch.
Not unless the VA wants to provide a driver for you and a car 24/7.
Hey, that's called my wife.
You have to go a year without a seizure, right, before they get your license back.
It depends on the state. Yeah.
You gotta. So here in Florida, you gotta have 2 in this year. In Hawaii, it's 1. If you have 1 in Hawaii, they take your driver's license. Here in Florida, if you have 2 seizures, they will take your license. But that's why, motherfucker, I don't go to the hospital after having a seizure. Why? Why should I go to fuck hospital about doing it? I'll just report it to my goddamn my damn doctor. Yo, I had a seizure. Take a motherfucker, write it down on paper next time I see him. Like I gotta go see the motherfucker in March. It's just like you report it then. I don't report it at the same time because what are they gonna do? If I go to the hospital right after having a seizure, I'm gonna be there for fucking 3 to 5 days. I'm not doing that. So There's a lot of factors in having fucking epilepsy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But that shit's crazy, bro.
Yeah. I mean, it's a bad thing all around. You know.
Look, I don't even expect him. I don't expect cops to understand because most people in life have never seen someone have a seizure or been around with someone that has seizures. I wouldn't expect them to know the ins and outs, the oddities of it, because shit, I'm still fairly new. Well, shit, I've been having seizures since 2010, and shit,
you're still learning shit about it.
Yeah,
you know.
There's no.
You can continue to talk.
Oh no, I'm done.
Yeah.
I ain't really had much.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to hear it. I just want to see the taser part again. I was gonna let you talk until we see that.
Yeah, I don't. I said this. He's still rebooting.
Not on my end. I'm still showing that I'm good. I think that's on you.
No. I'm saying his brain is still rebooting.
I'd like to hear the taser.
Yeah, hit that nigga in the back.
You know, see if it was.
Hit him in the back one good time. Show him what it is. Gotta wake him up.
You know.
Do they understand that tasing is short circuiting the brain again?
Well, see, and also, Tom, what I'm wondering, would a taser stun show the same thing?
Yeah, that could be.
You know, on a scan.
Yeah,
because it's literally just an outside induced seizure.
Yeah, but also it can they measure the what is it? I'm thinking they measure the waves of the brain, the wave signals hitting it. It just depends. I don't, man. Listen. Every time I get one of them dumb things, I just don't never understand because mine are usually they never really catch mine within a time period, right? Mine are usually days later, and they want to do it. I don't know, man. This shit's retarded.
Oh yeah, they want to make sure you didn't burn nothing out.
I don't know. These people are weird.
It's just like the ditches is made for today or something. I don't know.
Someone else went to a ditch too?
Yeah, of course. I'm about to bring it up. Mr. Dig everybody going in the dishes in the water or something. They just, I don't know what it is about it today, but yeah, this right here is going to be like an hour ago. Take that one off.
There you go. MRI scan. There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, Jay Villa, I've had one that showed that I had a motherfucking stroke. I don't know what the fuck it's called. My wife know because now she watches out for that shit as well. It's so stupid, dog.
A man is in the hospital after a park police officer shot him. Police say he was approaching the officer with a knife when it happened.
Now that's in the water.
Yeah, it's in
water. Oh yeah, that's definitely in the water.
Yeah, time that.
And our Zaria Oates is live at the scene now. And Zaria, we know this all started as a crash.
She's a stripe girl.
Yeah, Courtney, this all started just after noon earlier today. SAPD says a 30-year-old man drove through this park, Woodlawn Lake Park, and actually crashed his vehicle into the lake that's just behind me. You can see the brush where the car drove through. There's a complete indent over there. The car was already actually pulled out of the water, but all of that has been damaged because of this. Now, according to SAPD, a park police officer was first on the scene going to check on the driver when the man got out of the car with a knife. Police say the man started approaching the officers with the knife, which led to her shooting him.
She gave multiple commands
to put another one down
and continued to back up to create some distance. She got all the way up to the walking track before she fired 2 rounds because the suspect failed to comply. So the suspect stopped and he was able to be taken into custody, and then he was treated for his injuries. He was alert and talking when he was transported to the hospital.
Oh, he did
Coming
now.
up tonight on the Night Beat, we'll talk to you about how a softball team that was just on the other side
I don't
of
care
the
about no
park
damn
earlier
softball
today.
thing. I just want to see that.
First thing somebody gonna say
I mean,
is,
she backed up quite a ways.
Yeah, that's a far distance.
First thing somebody gonna say is, why you shoot a man with a knife?
Easy. You don't bring a knife to a gunfight.
It's just a knife, right?
You don't bring a knife to a gunfight if you stupid.
That's what everybody gonna say though.
What up, LA? How you doing, Mr. Wilkes? Oh, nah, this nigga can't talk. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, OG?
What happened?
Your homeboy over here acting like he didn't get his brush for his dirt and his pusswire.
Goddamn, Tom.
Oh, he might not be there. I don't know. Oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me get this one right here. That's what I'm talking about. We'll get this popping for y'all. We're going to get right into it. The good stuff.
Two queens of auditing. I'm with Miss Fiona Rawls. I'm also with, you guys know who this is.
Accurate Amanda here. Don't be a liar.
Yeah, they in Florida.
That's the First Amendment audit of the West Palm Beach Police Department to do some public requests and to make sure that they respect and honors our right to record in public.
Hey, OG, that tall bitch got deep back.
I would imagine this is probably the entrance where they will bring the suspects into to process them. You see here, this is a new sign. I've been here before. No trespassing. So,
what up, E-Dub?
And whenever you see these no trespassing sign, it's not at the sign itself. It's behind the gate. That's the reason why they have that gate up. This is not trespassing here. But if I was to go beyond that gate, that would be considered trespassing.
Oh, you can record, but step back to the sidewalk. You're on private property. Step back to that sidewalk.
The police department is not private property.
Step back to the sidewalk right here.
Okay, what's your name?
Sergeant McIntosh. Step back to
all right, Sergeant McIntosh.
You guys can record all you want.
We know we don't need your permission to record. What's your badge number?
I'm asking you one time to step back to the sidewalk.
And if I don't step back on public property?
Yeah, you don't know public property. See that sign right there?
Yeah, that's beyond this gate. That's beyond this gate.
No, the sign is literally the boundary.
Oh, we need to get Roy Babel out here for this.
No, I don't need to get Roy Babel. He need to understand what public and private. Okay.
Please step back into the sidewalk.
That sign right there is behind that gate.
Please step back into the sidewalk, to the city sidewalk. We can record.
This is the city sidewalk
This
as
is
well.
not the city sidewalk. You're on private property.
And if you're wrong,
I'm not wrong. I'm just going to ask you. I'm not trying to start a trouble with you.
why you keep saying?
Okay, sir.
Why you keep saying private property?
Because now you're not following the direct order.
But why you keep? That's not a direct order because I know where I am. This is not private property. This is not private property. Why do I have to go right there when the sign is right here? When the sign is right here. It do not, right. And I'm not trespassing. I'm not stepping back. Do what you have to do.
Please step back here.
And if I don't,
you might want to go get call Roy Bevel. I'm asking
why are
you
you
to step
walking
back
up
there.
on me
Because
like
I'm
that,
asking
brother?
you to step back there.
Okay, but
because now I'm gonna have to go put my uniform on and be official with
handle
you.
your business then.
All right. So can I ask you again? Please step back right here. Please step back to the sidewalk, sir.
Why do I have to
Please
step back?
to the sidewalk.
All right, but back up and stop yelling at me. Okay, well, calm down and back up.
All right, now I'm gonna ask you one more time. I've asked you.
You asked me right, and you keep saying one more time.
Jesus
And then you
Christ.
record all day
What
long.
up,
You
Lawrence?
can't tell me I can record all day long.
A little bit more,
brother.
You good with
This
your
is far
vote?
enough right here.
That's even fine. As long as you ain't.
So is this the difference right here, from right here to right
I'm
here?
trying to give you a little leeway. And tell
You're
you
not giving. You don't have the authority to give me any leeway.
What you think so far?
You want my answer?
They don't, bro. It's, we got a whole panel of people. You can say what you want to say, sir. There's some people up here too. They can speak.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's open. It's open. It's open. Just whatever you think. You know what I'm saying?
think it's fucking retarded that they care about 10 feet. He ain't behind the gate. Why care? You did all that to make what? What? Did all that for what? This is stupid. They get so they just want to. Oh, I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. Well, if you know what he's doing, I give him the attention. He just say you want to be on YouTube because that's what you want. Say I want to be a new YouTube star, and you don't care how he make you look because you're doing this to yourself. At this point in time, I think these officers are doing it to themselves, man.
Oh, yeah, after he was behind the sign, he should have just left.
What up, butterfly?
What you think, Mama?
I don't know. I mean, technically speaking, from the center of the highway, what is it, 30 feet from the center of the highway? That's all belongs to the state. So is that public land or private land? I don't know.
Well, he's wrong about it being public property or private property. Sorry, the officer is. It's not.
Oh, I hear you. Okay, I see you. Look at goddamn Mayo being non-biased.
Oh, these officers are just fucking dumb.
I just think it's not that important, dog. That's what I look at. It's not that important.
No, and if he is behind the sign, he's good.
Yeah. Because what they're gonna claim is signage, right? They're gonna say, well, first off, that used to be their excuse. There's no sign saying I can't be back here. There's no this, there's no that. Well, now that there's a sign there, all the officer has to do is say, hey, listen, there's a sign where it says no trespassing. Anything beyond that sign, you're technically trespassing. Because the sign is where it is. It's not on the gate. It's not behind the gate. It's right there in front of the gate. So technically, the officer will be right and say, "Hey, step back to this sign if you want to." And to be honest with you, they can refuse to, but then they'll be in trouble because it's where the signage is.
Yeah.
It doesn't say beyond this gate. It just says no trespassing. So if you go beyond that, where that signage is, you will be technically trespassing. So that's the difference between where the signage is versus what it's saying. Now, if it says beyond this gate, no trespassing beyond this gate, then he can say, I can go all the way up to this goddamn gate and be feel free. But it doesn't say that.
Yeah.
Because there are signs that says beyond this gate, be trespassing. No trespassing beyond this gate or beyond this point. So, but that one doesn't say that. So, whatever it just says no trespassing. So you got to go where the signage is, because there is laws that talks about signage. So, yeah.
Okay. Let's see what else happens.
Anyway, you don't give me any authority, brother. I give you authority.
I'm not gonna ask you no more.
And what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
Boy.
You from the fire.
You're a bit of a tyrant, aren't you? We ain't cool with you. We not your friend, buddy.
All right. So then you know that nobody's trying to give him a hard time. They're just
that's what you doing. You just tripping because I know where the trespassing is behind there.
No, you don't.
Trespassing is behind that gate.
Please step back, sir.
You're not telling me why.
Trespassing is behind that
because
sign.
you're on the police department property.
This is public property.
Sir, I'm only gonna ask one more time. I'm only gonna.
Why did you come back?
If you want to do something, I took a step back. I don't care how you ask me.
Step back a little bit more to the right.
Thank
you, sir. Appreciate you.
Can we get flags for the camera?
What?
Can we get flags for the camera?
No, I'm too old for that, man.
No, I don't care about your flex. I need you. Give me your badge number. What's your badge number? Do not fail identify if you're going to give me orders. Do not fail identify. It's in your policy.
Thanks for the content.
You're going on YouTube. You know that, right?
You guys can come here if you want to.
We don't need your permission. We don't need your permission. Stop doing that.
Good, but you can't vote.
Thought that he told us to leave. He's a liar. What a dope. Oh, we need to get Roy Babel out here.
Well, we was here.
Yeah.
Not even a
Waiting
minute.
on y'all niggas, man.
Wait on us to do what?
Y'all not. If you're not on the OGDoDirty page,
Yeah, I want
if you're not on the OGDoDirty page, you're not privy to what I'm talking about. Tim folks told me about to start a fishing page. I just told that nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about something during the show.
I only, be honest with you, I only rock with my side right now. Because I'm only trying to get those comments posted. You know what I mean? Until I see a super chat come through, then I grab it and throw the little money up there. I don't get super chats. You know what I'm saying? So
I ain't mad at you, nigga.
you know
This
what I'm
your
saying?
show.
I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? Trying to
Yeah.
divide the thing, baby. You know, I'm trying to come
Hey,
on
well,
now, Tom. Money, baby. That's enough
Tell
money.
everybody to go over there to motherfucking go to your page. We try to get you monetized.
No, sir.
Goddammit.
They ain't how they rock. If they want to rock over there on the porch, I let them stay over there on the porch. I'm cool with that because they're gonna send super chats over there. They can't do that on my side of the game. So I don't. If you want to do, I need you to stay over there. Make sure that money flow in. Make sure you support everybody. Oh yeah, everything is in the description. If you need to know the cash apps, whatever, Tom's is in there, Kai's in there, mine's in there, whole porch. You know what I'm saying? We support each other around here. Make sure you support. Y'all would just let my kinfolk know, man. You know they need to step it up a little bit and come on over to the Oz TV side of the game, and you know we can make some content, even though they know I'm the. Okay, I haven't even looked at that. Give me a second. Yeah, just slide on over there, fam. We'll continue the saga. You know I'm the best. It is what it is. But yeah, appreciate you, Butterfly. Let me go check it real quick, brother. Haven't even pulled that up or had that set up for nothing right now. I wasn't even paying attention to it. I usually don't get them, so look at it. Come through. Let me give you something.
Man,
Nick.
fuck all you hoes, 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 all you hoes. Man, fuck all you hoes, all you hoes, all you hoes, all you hoes, all you hoes.
Appreciate you, Butterfly.
OG,
I lost.
How'd you get a
Trainer
picture of
got
me with
them
my VA check?
I have no idea. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. OG, this is for you, sir. Try to read as fast as we came up off there. Yeah, what I was about. Okay, anyway, I forgot what the hell I was about to say. Fuck it.
Out here with higher ranking than you, yeah. Because I need that to be explained to me.
Thank you. Huh? What's your name?
Good citizen. Good citizen. Good citizen. A resident of Palm Beach County.
Yeah, we got a resident of Palm Beach County.
Who am I telling that wasn't?
A public servant. Public servant. What?
He knows who I am.
Well, I don't know who you are, so I won't call you.
So you need our name is?
You're a liar.
Yeah. All right, so I'll call him and tell him I can't remember.
All right.
MP on the roll.
And bring those complaint forms down. All right. I wonder what your ID looks like. Is it as bad as Sergeant Alvey?
Absolutely. I'm Big Nick. Yeah. That's
from Miami?
Fort Lauderdale.
I think I've seen your videos before.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, I'm Big Nick, South Florida Accountability. That's Acra Amanda.
Hello.
You
Yeah.
probably know about her catchphrase.
You're a liar. He's a liar.
That's Fiona Rawls.
Look how butthurt he is.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of these videos. I don't know that I've seen you guys.
Hey, buddy, talking loud ain't gonna make you more authoritative, man.
Govern me harder, Daddy.
Good job, guys.
Thanks, man. Be safe, all right? You know your rights, right? Exercise them, buddy. If you don't use them, you lose them. All right. It's always cool to be recognized.
He was about to go hands-on with you. He's a liar. Oh, he loves to govern us harder.
I think that was the cop from the KFC that night.
Oh, that's the one that's rumored to have the prostitute in his vehicle? Wow.
I can tell you what, that dude is not used to somebody being the exact same size as he and standing up to him. Hey, big man, they say you was the one that was rumored to have that hooker in your car? Come on, man.
The employee told me all about it.
In the car that I paid for, in the vehicle that I paid for, you're picking up hookers?
Why was that prostitute in your car? You worked the KFC detail, right? Is that you?
Well, see, he was so quick to talk to us about being on public property, but he won't answer that question.
We got it on video. You can't intimidate a witness. She told me everything. And it's not finger licking good.
Not her, I bet it wasn't.
Okay, that was stupid. What you think about that?
That's just being petty.
So the two questions I have to ask is, with the law and not being law, as long as he don't go past that gate, he go past that sign, he can still be arrested, right?
If he goes past the sign.
Yeah, if he go past the sign, he can be arrested, right?
Yes.
What would be the
trespassing?
If I'm
See,
well,
just because the public owns it doesn't mean you have access to it.
yeah, I get that, but I'm trying to figure out.
You can't go into jail, right? You can't just walk into jail.
Right.
You can't walk into the evidence room at the police department. They're allowed to keep places off limits to people.
Cool. I'm asking, what would be the cause of the gate, and what would be there for the what would be the cause of the sign?
Security.
So the gate is security, and the sign is what?
There's a warning to tell people to stay back.
Okay, cool. I'm writing it down. Make sure I get that down.
I mean,
I don't want to lose this.
but if you control even public area and you deem it needs to be secured, you can secure it. I mean, are they likely going to file trespassing on somebody for crossing a sign? No, but probably they top that gate. Because that would show intent. You passed two barriers.
What was the question?
I'm trying to get to the point of trying to figure out which one is more important, the gate or the sign, because the sign is what they can arrest you for going past the sign, right? And the gate is there for security, but the sign is there for a warning, just to let you know. But I'm trying to figure out what is this person going to do by going past that sign that's going to harm anybody over there. The gate I can understand. You got a gate there, just like having a locked door. It's why you can't just go inside of an evidence room. It's why you just can't go inside of a secured place, because these places have some type of barrier or something that prevents you from going in there and lock doors and so forth. This is that same type of security, which is a locked door, which is a gate, you know what I'm saying, stopping people, but it's open enough to where you can sit from the sidewalk and literally zoom straight through that, because it's open, not closed all the way in, not to the point where they don't want to let you see what's back there, but you can see what's back there. So I'm trying to see what would be the main, which one is more important, the sign or the gate?
That's where I'm at with it. Right. Most cops could give a shit less about them walking to the gate because the gate is closed. Now, what they might have a problem with you is you being in front of that gate if someone's trying to come out. That would be a problem. And I think that's why they got the sign step far back, so that way the entrance and exit of cop cars or vehicles, yeah, I said it right, can go out without being burdened by niggas staring there and gawking, where you can gawk from the side like they're doing now. So that's why that fucking sign is there. But the importance, I would say, right now, in the eyes of the law, is where the sign is. Because technically, he already gave them a warning to back up. Behind this point, you're trespassing. So anything goes from there. If he wants to go past that sign again, he can be arrested or given a ticket up for trespassing. But
yeah, it ain't. I mean,
let's be honest. I don't think cops want to give a fucking ticket for that shit. But if you want to be a dickhead about it, they will. And I like old dude. Old boy pushed the issue a whole lot. But you know.
Well, and notice he also backed up behind that sign.
Yeah.
Because he knows.
Mm.
He knows what he was saying was bullshit. About the gate being the area, not the sign.
Mm-hmm.
What did he know about that sign?
He knew that was the limit. Because that's where he backed up to when he was told to.
Because the cops can make an inference to that. To be honest with you, can.
Should I put this down too? All right. So I'm gonna throw all this at you at one time. The cop knows his limit, right? On both ends.
Both sides do. That's what I would go with. Both sides know the limit. The females didn't go as far as he did with it, going up to the gate and going up to that gate and looking through. They stayed back there.
Yeah.
So I would say both sides know their limit. Just who's willing to push it even further. I could be wrong. I don't think I am.
No. No, I truly think he knew the sign was the limit. That's why he backed up there when he told him. And didn't cross it again. Because he'd have been right up on that gate if he actually thought that was the limit.
That's a good point. Go ahead, OG.
Oh, I was done with it. I continue. I was trying to finish up some questions.
Oh, okay.
We got more defendants coming now, guys.
See, he just fucked up again.
All right, we got car number 2082.
Oh, y'all went down. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Big Nick.
Yeah, he just crossed another no trespassing sign.
He did. It was on a wall. Did it say corner? No, what did it say? Cool something. Cool November? Cool number? Code number? Code number. Oh, okay, code number. It got the code down there. So it can't say it's not backed up by law. It's probably small as shit where you can't read it, but there's a code number down there. And it says property, no, what did it say? Property owner? Yeah, property owner. Blah, blah, blah. Code number, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, he technically been being arrested for both sides because that's clearly showing where that part is. And then the sign over there was beyond that point. So, is it gray area? I would say no because the signage. There's no gray area where it's literally showing where there's no trespassing.
Oh.
Clearly, it's clearly showing that up them stairs no trespassing, and in front of that front of the goddamn police gate, there's no trespassing. So there's no gray area there. It's just that Big Nick wanted to push it. He could have. Obviously, it didn't last that long because it was over. Yeah.
Well, and he shut his cameras off because he got no reaction. So,
well, most people again, they all don't want to show bad actions. It's not a must, Mayo. When these motherfuckers go out to days after days, they just go out and they just video. I've seen a lot of times where there's no action, they still post it. It happens a lot. Sometimes they just want to see fucking good policing.
Mm-hmm.
You may not believe it, but there are some people that just want good policing. That's it.
And that's why they was yelling about prostitutes and shit, right?
There's a lot of stuff about prostitutes, but that doesn't mean they're not going to have any. That doesn't mean they're not going to have back and forth conversations. Every conversation don't have to have a winner and a loser in certain aspects.
No, but that's why they were trying to goad him out with the prostitute talk.
Well, only thing I can say about the officer that I didn't like is just he wants to make a big issue about a non-issue. It's not really an issue. Could it be an issue? Sure. Could you make it an issue? Sure. But is it an issue that you want? Not really. There's not. He did decent. He left, but he could have did even better. But not even say nothing to these motherfuckers. Because if you know that's what they're trying to give to you, they're trying to get from you, then don't fall into it. That's how I look at all these situations. Unless it was. Now, there's been a lot of different things, or you can see there's bad citizens, citizens, and bad cops at the same time. You can have both of them at the same time, bad cops and bad citizens at the exact same time. Absolutely. We would expect. We should expect. There you go. Jesus Christ. Expect better from the officer. Absolutely, but you got to hold citizens accountable for their actions as well. So I'm not going to say all citizens are right, and I'm not going to do that. But there is some wrongs and some rights between both. And then there's, you can see when a hothead cop, there's no point in, you got a hothead cop, unless you're trying to get that money. I give it to you. If you want to try to get that money, go for the fucking ghost, though. Make sure you bust you upside of the head, motherfucker. If you're going to go for the money, make sure that nigga bust you upside your motherfucking head. Tase you 6 times, shoot you in the ankle, all kind of shit. If you want that money, that's how you do it. But other than that, just make sure you're in the right. But I don't think people want to see that on a day-to-day basis, because that just means there's no good cops out there. And I refuse to believe that. There are some good cops. OG. Oh, shit. I feel like slapping a neck. Is OG still there?
Yeah, I'm
saying. Oh, no.
Oh. Hey, I'm surprised they didn't show that chick. What is not Amanda? Yeah, is it Amazing Amanda? Oh my God, her voice is deep as shit, dog. Hey, yo, bitch, can I get iced tea in the water? Yeah, she's dead voice. Her voice is deep as shit. Do you know who I am? You gotta watch. Yo, I'm subscribed to all those.
You gonna come fuck me?
Yeah, her shit is deeper than mine. Goddamn it, you know. I never claimed to have a deep voice, but her shit is woo wee. God damn. But yeah.
Do everybody think that it's the limit is equal to both? You think both of them have a limit, or one of them have a limit more than the other?
Okay. So I don't think either side has a there should not be one given more than the other. I think that's stupid. I think there's should be two ways to look at it. That's through the citizen's eyes and through the police officer eyes or fire department, whoever. I mean, you are held at a higher standard because you're supposed to be a person that's serving and literally serving people. But the citizens shouldn't do shit to intentionally, motherfucker, just be a criminal. So I think the limits go same way, both sides. I don't think there should be one over the other. That's just me. But we know that's not true. So, yeah.
Anybody else? Okay, move on from that real quick. What about policing? Do everybody think that we supposed to have good policing? Do you think it's supposed to be the way that it is, the way that it is right now? Do you believe in good policing? How about that? Start that off first.
I believe we should have it, but good policing to you means something completely different than to somebody else.
Yeah, that's true.
Good is too general of a term.
No, it's not my bag. It's probably my fucking box.
Not on mute, Tom.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. I think policing is just what it is. It's a job that you either have it or you don't. Do I think? What was the question again? Let me make sure that before I run off at the mouth.
Do you believe in good policing?
Absolutely. I would lie and say I don't. One of my best friends' dad's a police officer. It was fair shit. Then he became a lawyer. Then he was a lawyer for the police department. So, then he went to his own practice. He took me on ride-alongs and everything. So, technically speaking, I was supposed to join the force. I was supposed to be a police officer. That was my goal at one point in time. So, do I believe in good policing?
Good with your Omni.
Oh, your mic is low as shit.
Your mic is hella low.
There you go. There you go.
Do you believe in good policing, sir?
I believe it's possible. I absolutely believe it's possible. I think the media feeds us a lot more of the bad policing and doesn't highlight enough of the good policing. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's just because of an agenda that they want to push, that somehow a lawless society is what's better for us. And then if that's the agenda that they're pushing, you got to ask, who benefits the most from a lawless society?
Reporters.
The courts.
The courts?
Yeah.
From a lawless society?
Yes. Keeps them in business, keeps lawyers at work, keeps judges at work. It's an industry.
But if there's no laws, Mayo, there wouldn't be no courts.
Yeah.
Yes, but we're not saying a society with no laws. We're talking about a society that doesn't follow them.
No,
and who benefits from that?
No, that's not what I said. I said a lawless society, like lawless. Who benefits most from a lawless society?
Yes, a lawless society is a society that doesn't follow laws.
Oh, Jesus. Right. So if all of society doesn't follow laws, what makes you think there?
All of society does not follow laws.
Does not?
Not everyone in society doesn't follow the law.
I got you.
You know what? I went to the public school system, and I still know what a double negative is. So, you know what I'm saying? No, a complete. I'm talking about total anarchy. If there are no laws,
a society, but that's a society without laws.
Mm-mm.
A
what
lawless
do you think
society
lawless means?
It means not following laws.
Okay. I'm too.
If
high
someone
to have
is
this
lawless,
clearly.
That nigga
somebody
said
acts lawlessly. What do? Not follow the law.
Hey, I'm with you. I'm following.
If the society is lawless, then why would there be any court construct like a court
to deal with the lawlessness in society?
I'm too high for that. Now I don't even get high. Yeah.
I'm pretty certain I could be the only one, but you know what? You got it. I can see it. I don't even want to do this right now. I don't even want to do this right now. I swear I don't want to do this.
You kind of talk. You're gonna be kind of talking to the next point I was going to, so I was gonna let y'all niggas ride
Lawless
with it.
means not governed by or obedient to laws. That is the dictionary term.
Right, because there's no.
So my use is correct.
I'm done. Okay, yeah.
No one said you was wrong. We was agreeing.
You got it. You got it. You got it. I'm good.
Okay, look. So we're just gonna spin up off of that real quick because I don't understand. But look, so check this out. I asked Tom and Mayo and everybody up here earlier about the limits. Do you believe that there's a limit on both sides of the with the citizen and the cop? Is it a limit to the cops, and is there a limit to the cops, and is there a limit to the citizen? And do you believe that they're equal, or do you believe like it's a slippery slope on one side?
Think about it, nigga. Think about it.
Is that a question for me?
Yeah. Because you don't think we was here when we was watching the video, bro. The little 9-minute video with this nigga, bro, and what he was doing. And basically we was talking about trespassing, right? So I can just run over Richard real quick. This nigga Big Nick, he goes up to this damn gate, which has a trespassing sign in front of the gate. You know what I'm saying? When I mean in front of the gate, it's clearly right there in front of the gate. You know what I'm saying? Like no trespassing, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But private owner, you know what I'm talking about?
And he did it anyway, let me guess.
Oh, yeah. Twice. Right. Yeah, twice, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Technically, it's what he did twice, you know what I'm saying? But the cop came out and he had words for the nigga when he came out, and the interaction that they had, it was brief, it wasn't too long. I give it to you real quick because it's gonna start. Still got questions about that.
Well, real quick,
go ahead,
just a preemptive before you play the video, but somewhat answering the question. Like, when I think of police intervention, I always think of the phrase "Who guards the guardians," and then how far up does that tier go? You know what I'm saying? That tier eventually goes to God, because you need the guardians, and then you need the guardians for oversight, and then who is overseeing those niggas, and then it just keeps going and going. And so, because this is the thing, like rationality would tell you that everybody is not going to do the right thing in every circumstance in society. That's just what any human being with any sort of intelligence would know. Not everybody is going to be moving the same. This ain't the electric slide out here. But there's this, you know what I'm saying? There's also, nigga, who the fuck are you to tell me what to do, or, you know what I'm saying, how I should or should not be moving, or like, who are you to tell me, you know what I'm saying, who gave you the authority, and then who gave them the authority, and then who gave them the authority to be telling any of us what the fuck we should be doing? I always keep that in mind. But yeah, you got to pick a side at some point down the line. And if I have to go total anarchy or law and order, law and order, because I need my gun rights to legally shoot you when you come into my house. This is what it is. When you come to the crib. And then I need recourse so that your auntie and your siblings don't come after me, even though you was in the wrong, because all that shit's gonna happen. Like, yo, people's gonna come after me. The nigga was in my house, but because you said now you want to see me in the street. So now I also need, like, in order to take you out the game because you want to act a fool for some shit that your cousin did to me. Now I need legal course on that as well, or else, you know what I'm saying, it's just gonna keep happening, keep having family member after family member, you know what I mean? And it's just like it just never stops at some point. It just never stops. So you need something to be finite, legality wise. Is like, look, he was clearly in the wrong. He clearly did this. Everybody knows it. So there's no reason why you should be tripping. Your cousin was in my crib. That's why he got shot in the face twice. You know what I'm saying? Ballistic said once in the face while he was up, but I had to make sure while he was down that he couldn't sue me, because what type of bullshit is that? He was in my house and then he could sue me after he broke into my house and I shot him.
And that's what people need to start looking at when they're talking about their state self-defense laws, because there's very few states that actually protect citizens from civil suits in a legal shoot.
That's a whole fact. You better go to Oklahoma, Texas, Florida, Kansas, Arkansas. Arkansas is one of them.
Yep.
It's pretty much Midwest to southern states.
Or you know what I'm saying? Just take a little, you know what I'm saying? As soon as he gets shot, take a little extra time calling 911.
Yeah, just make sure he dead.
Just
breathing.
That's
if you got to drag the body, make sure you don't drag blood with you. Just drag the body.
And you have no legal obligation to give them medical care.
Absolutely none.
Unlike the police. So
right. So just take some time. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be gurgling for a little bit.
Make sure you're scared for your life.
Hey, nobody says you can't quiet them down with the pillow if they're making them too much noise.
So this nigga.
And before I cover his face with the pillow, I'm gonna say, "Fuck, nigga, keep guiding your life."
Keep guiding your life.
That's a fact. You gotta keep guiding your life. So this nigga did all this to get aroused after nigga, and the nigga did this shit.
Step back to the sidewalk. You're on private property. Step back to that sidewalk.
The police department is not private property.
Oh shit! Why do
Okay, what's your name?
Sergeant McIntosh. Step back to
All right, Sergeant McIntosh.
You guys can record all you want.
We know we don't need your permission to record. What's your badge number?
I hate niggas.
And if I don't step back on public property?
Yeah, you're on public property. See that sign right there?
You're right. That's beyond this gate. That's beyond this gate.
Okay, hold on. Pause. I hate this is a Negro, right? This is a nigga.
Yes.
Okay. I hate niggas because there was a time in America where we all understood being black in America was a challenge enough. Like just walking outside and try to make it whole was the thing to do. But what type of shit when niggas is just going to the police station is like, oh, catch me if you can, but you probably legally can't because I know more about the law than the nigga with the gun. I don't understand.
So to be honest with you, Big Nick does that throughout Florida, South Carolina, Georgia, but mostly he stays in Florida. But by now they know this nigga. Majority of the cops know him. He doesn't go to jail often. I mean, I think I've seen him go to jail twice.
Often.
What I mean, often.
The goal is to keep it is to try to go to jail, but not go to jail at the same time. So you want
a low percentage to go into jail.
Absolutely. The obligation is if you're gonna take me, I'm gonna make you work for this shit, and then I'm gonna take your ass to court, which he has done, and which he has won each one of them. This is why I say I want my cop to understand the laws, because they always ask us, what law school did you go to? Bitch, what law school did you go to, motherfucker? But make sure both sides, make sure y'all know what y'all doing before you do it. That's all I say. But he has won his court cases. And all the charges have always been dismissed with the nigga. So you can't say he's wrong. He may be dumb in certain aspects, but hey.
He had to come back up on another one.
My bad.
Oh, you good?
My internet is raining over here, so my internet's acting up. But like, I was gonna ask, like, what does this nigga? Is this all he does in life? Like, is this?
Yeah, he audits. He's an auditor.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, so he's a professional auditor. Like, this is his job.
Yeah. Well,
no.
Yes, technically that's what he does. Yes. To be honest with you, that's what he does. I can't say no because that's what every time I see the nigga, that's what he do.
Yeah, I ain't never seen Big
Okay,
Nick
so this is a YouTube. So this is just a YouTube thing, then.
Yeah, like if Side's doing like helping throw block parties and shit like that, giving out certain like food and
he
shit
does do
like
that
that.
too.
Like he does stuff like that. But most of his shit, like me and Thomas saying, come from him auditing the shit, doing stories. You know what I'm saying? Journaling in his way. You know, being a journalist in his way. I don't know what that entails. Because some of these dudes will tell you that nigga they write whole papers and everything else. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you what auditors do because I'm not one.
Each one does different shit. Each auditor is totally different.
Yeah, so
that's what I mean.
But I have seen videos like that nigga at block parties and shit helping them niggas out. They, you know what I'm saying, taking funds and helping people get their rent and shit paid. Like he do videos. I seen some of that shit. Like it's in his shit. But I don't know about everything else. Like I don't know if the nigga working for real. You know what I'm saying? Got a job out there and this is what he do on the side or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think I know about Big Nick is. I mean, he does do a whole lot of giveaways, shit like that, as far as with the community because he's community based. I will give him that. He's community based. Anything in Florida, I seen him do a lot of different shit, and it's not wrong in what he's doing. Nothing wrong about what he's doing. He's just different. You know what I'm saying? Everyone doesn't do the same shit. And I will say, every time I see him, he's not doing nothing really wrong. He may fucking test the fucking cops, but there's nothing wrong with testing cops. That's absolute fact. There's nothing wrong with testing cops. But I just think majority of people just need to know their laws. Whether you trust these motherfuckers or not, I ain't trusting no one because they don't trust me. So.
Well, see, that's the reason why I asked you that these niggas have limits, bro. Because what I'm saying is two different things. Like we can say that they both have limits, but we're talking about somebody who's trying to get him to break his limits, not an everyday regular person out here doing this. Most people strive not to break the law, but then you have those who break the law, right? So I don't really see that as equal when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? That's something.
The cops are more restrained.
Well,
that's what it's supposed to be.
They doing it.
Legally restrained.
They doing the job. I mean, I will have the same type of for whatever job you're doing. If you're making my food, you're making my cell phone, whatever you're doing, I'm gonna have that same type of feeling for you, just like I had for them damn cops. You're doing a damn job. Like I don't understand why people put it so personal. You know what I'm saying? Or take it in that way to where the cops don't make the laws. We all know this.
Mm-hmm.
They just enforce them. Well, you can say that they don't, bro. But what we just seen earlier was a cop.
I'm not. Okay,
you know what I'm saying? And they there to prevent stuff from happening. You know what I'm saying? In other words, protect. You know what I'm saying? And whatever other words you want to use for the cop is supposed to be doing, right? That's why we asked, was there good policing? I believe there's good policing out there because I've seen it just like everybody else, or pieces of good policing. I ain't saying all of them are good police, but what I'm saying is I don't think that it's equal because this dude is enduring something that he don't really have to endure at this time. That's why I asked another question was, which one is more important, that sign or that goddamn gate?
Mm-hmm.
Because if it's the gate, then that's an understand. Like if I see somebody trying to jump over a gate, two things, bro, you're stupid or you're dumb. Because nigga, you coming over here, it's a gate there for a reason. You sitting outside there with a camera, I don't really see no problem with it. Because I'm pretty sure that, again, on this video, they show cameras outside. So they got your ass too. It ain't like you out there mysterious and you ain't you Ray Mysterio or something. Nigga, they got you too, bro. They seen you coming down the goddamn block. Like, ain't no way you gonna get away without these cops seeing you. You see them with your camera, they see you with their cameras. It's no different on that. So
yeah,
that's not a problem. But again, when I say this time, don't take it the wrong way. That police officer should have came to that motherfucking gate and arrested that nigga twice.
Yeah. You ain't gonna get a disagreement with me. Why would I disagree with that?
But he didn't.
He didn't. He had constraint. I give him that.
And that's why the limit ain't gonna be it ain't gonna be equal, bro, because he has to give restraint to whatever he believe in when he can just follow the goddamn law. Literally, I seen you on camera, bro, walking past this motherfucker twice, nigga. So the first time I let you get away with it, then the second time I know you did it, nigga. I can literally go back on your YouTube video like y'all do these gang members, bro, and be petty as shit, bro, and be like, you know what, you going to jail.
Yeah, and we've seen reactive fucking policing,
but they don't.
Well, okay. If you want to say they don't, all right. I'm not gonna disagree with you.
I ain't gonna say they arrested this nigga. Then I ain't saying they went back and he ain't made no video, no follow-up video talking about they came to Harrison and arrested me because it caught me on camera. And I'll be like, well, that's it. We'll be like, that's fucked up. Like, no, nigga, you broke the motherfucking law. So if you break the law, don't you supposed to get arrested?
Yeah.
So me saying that is, what do people really want to see in policing?
It's always a double standard.
Yeah, it whatever benefits them.
Yeah,
that's what people want to see in. Most people want to see in policing.
It's a double standard. I'm not gonna say it's not. I'm not gonna admit that shit. That shit's literally that's what it is. It's a fucking double standard.
Yeah.
But that's just,
and it's entirely situational.
And I'm gonna give you the reason why it's double standard. Because it's been asked to be double standard and preached that people want a double standard. And are they wrong with it? I can't say they are.
What you mean by double standard?
Simple fact, this is what Mayo said.
Mayo, what did you just say? Make sure I heard you correctly.
I'll give you an example, right? Nobody wants a drunk driver driving on the road, right? Every drunk driver caught, you want them charged, right? Until it's you. And you just made that one mistake. And man, can you just give me a ride home? I'm sorry. We see it all the time.
Yeah.
But if you ask them people 24 hours before when they're loading their kids on the school bus, they'd tell you every drunk driver needs to be arrested.
It's situational.
Yeah.
It depends on if you're in a situation. It's just like, I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to be arrested for some shit that I know I did wrong. I don't give a fuck what I did. I don't want to be arrested, bitch. Let's just be honest. So I'm gonna ask for some double standard shit because it's me. If you're not looking out for you, who the fuck is? So yeah, it's double standard.
Human nature.
It's human nature. That's wrong. Who is not looking after you? If what?
Meaning, simply, if who's looking out for me besides me? Is it my responsibility to make sure I'm taken care of, or is someone else's?
It's yours.
Okay, so in regards to that, if I feel like I'm about to go to jail, I ain't gonna want to go to jail for it. I don't give a fuck what I did. I don't want to go to jail for it. If I'm right or wrong, I ain't trying to go to jail for any of this shit because you know what? I'm not in the wrong. In my eyes.
So we're doing that by what someone feels, right? So it ain't what the people see, it's what each individual feels when they get into their situation.
Yeah.
That's
It's what each individual sees when we watch these videos and how they feel about it. Most people's reaction to shit isn't based on logic. It's based on feelings.
Yeah.
This is true.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that one. Whether we're right or wrong, I'm always right. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. No, I'm always right in my eyes. Cause it's me, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean it's human nature.
Okay? So OG, will you consider yourself wrong when you in the wrong?
Yeah.
Would you want to go to jail if you was wrong?
Bro, I know I'm going to jail. I can't. Okay, what I'm having a problem is, what I'm having a problem with that is we making it a double standard for somebody who want a lot of themselves.
Okay, yeah, I'm
when I don't believe in lying to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you are what you is, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you go out here and do something stupid,
you're through.
Yeah, in drip words, you're through, right? But at the same time, y'all telling me, now, bro, this person can have a feeling that they're right in whatever they did because they went out here and stole. Because no, nigga,
we ain't saying that they're right. We're just saying
that's we're not saying that they're actually right. They just think that they're right.
Yeah, listen to what you're saying though. I don't believe in that, bro. If you going, bro, 5-finger discounts ain't free, fam.
Absolutely not. I'm with you on that one.
So I'm not going to let nobody else dictate or try to tell me, bro, that it somehow became free.
We're not saying that it's free. We're saying that person thinks it is. In their mind, they're entitled to that item without paying for it. That's why they took it.
And I get that part. Oh, shit. I get that part where you saying that on what they're thinking. What I'm thinking is them people who think like that are crazy as shit, right? And I don't care what their feelings are about the situation because they're in the wrong.
Neither do we.
Right? I understand that, but you're telling me it's a double standard because they feel a certain type of way.
But what we're saying is it's a personal double standard for most people. When it's them committing the crime to when it's someone else. Because they justify in their mind some reason that they have to do that and make it okay. That's how people justify bad behaviors all the time.
History. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I said the other day, y'all just gonna give passes to bad behavior. I was real about that shit. Motherfuckers, a lot of motherfuckers just give passes to bad behavior. Just like I tell my dad, dude, a motherfucker can punch you in the face or punch a bitch in the face without having no reason at all, and you just like, oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. I'm like, whoa. Where they do that at? Where the fuck they do that at? Most niggas, you need a reason to motherfucker act if you acting retarded to act that way.
And we watched Minneapolis do this when they gave the protesters a whole police station to burn down on purpose. We heard several of those cities say, oh, these people just got to get it out of their system. So we're going to accept lawlessness just so people can get it out of their system. It's not right. And it should have never been done. Because that's not the proper way to redress government of a grievance.
Yeah. I'm not going to disagree with that. Well, tell us what you feel, because I don't know what's wrong, what's going on in your head. Let me know.
Nah, bro. Y'all niggas is fucking insane, bro. I can't do that, bro. I can't give people a push away or say other people are I'm gonna accept these other people, bro. And I know that these other people is doing this shit. Yeah, if motherfuckers out there, bro, that think they're stealing, bro, is what they do, bro. And when they get caught, oh, I shouldn't be getting caught. I should give me another. I understand all that what you're saying, bro. Nigga, you still stole, fam.
I agree with
you. We believe they deserve to be prosecuted.
That's why I'm not about to keep on going on this conversation with you, sir. What you say, you agree with me? I'm good. I don't need to go no farther with that because we're gonna go down the path that I ain't trying to go down. I was trying to keep the conversation where we got it at.
You got one more time and you're through, OG.
Huh?
You got one more time and you're through.
What you mean?
I don't know.
Oh, you done already?
Oh no.
Are you pulling the 3-strike? You pulling the 3-strike rule on him?
No. I don't even know what the first strike was. Shit. Shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Here's my question is, if they think they deserve it and they think they're doing right by themselves to go get it, then why do they snatch it and run like hell?
Oh, that's a good question. Because niggas don't want to be caught no matter what race and creed and nationality. No one wants to be caught. So they know what they're doing is wrong. But every time we don't watch one of these, them motherfuckers never say, you know what, you got me. You got me.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
And you used to see it all the time on Cops, right? Remember the old Cop show back when they first started it?
Mm.
The guys would run, police would catch them or not catch them. It's all part of the game.
Yeah.
When they caught them, most of the time they'd be compliant.
You got me.
Nowadays, not that way. Guys get cuffed up, hemmed up, and they still fighting the cops all the way to the tank.
I would fight them too. Fuck them niggas, man. Them niggas is assholes. Them niggas is assholes.
And they only assholes because they caught you.
That's the whole
not
fact.
somebody else. You'd be celebrating them if they caught somebody stealing your shit.
That's the whole fact. But the thing about that, Mayo, they ain't never did. The motherfuckers
You got
ain't
too
never
many
caught
cameras
someone
on your shit, man.
No, I'm not. Oh shit, I'm not talking about now. I mean, when I was in the military, I got robbed twice.
Oh damn, dude! What do you expect? You live outside of Fort Hood, sir.
Nigga, I was in Converse, Texas, nigga.
Okay. Is it a military town?
It's right outside of military town,
It's
right next
full
to
of
Randolph.
fucking crime, just like
Yeah.
every other military town.
But the fucked up thing is, Mayo. Here's the thing. You know, I have this thing that I believe. You drive around the town to see what type of vehicles are in the car. I mean, in the driveway. So that's what I did. Guess what I saw in that motherfucking little bitty ass fucking town? BMW,
Probably a bunch of nice vehicles.
BMW, Benzes, all kind of shit like that. You wouldn't think, hey, niggas still around here. What I should have did is should have went to the fucking pool where the niggas were. And you see a whole bunch of niggas heads bobbing, a whole bunch of niggas.
Also, Tom.
Yes, sir.
You have to look at, are the same cars in the parking lot during the day and at night?
Yeah, they were. That's what I'm saying. They were. We
See,
went there.
That's a problem, though, because you got people driving Mercedes that ain't fucking working.
No, they wasn't working. They just motherfuckers just
They
did.
was working during the day, they wasn't working. And the cars there at night, where they get that money?
All right, let's go and go to the next one.
No, that shit was ridiculous. Listen, we got robbed there, and Hawaii, they just took something stupid. So there was kids that came in there. What they did, they saw Kai with little man on the shoulders and shit. And I said they went over there, saw your boobies and was like, oh. I always fuck with her on that one. The nigga saw your titties and said, yeah, we're gonna leave her alone. She got a little man with her. That shit was funny.
Yeah, some places neighborhood watch is actually one neighbor watches while the other one robs your house.
Oh, absolutely. Oh man.
Now theft in the military is completely different.
Absolutely.
That's just repurposing government materials.
Yeah.
And it ain't technically theft because the Army still owns it, right?
No, that shit was my shit. I wasn't on the military base.
No, I'm talking about while you're,
laptop.
stuff, through units and stuff like that,
Yeah.
When you grab that Humvee off the port in Kuwait,
oh, dude,
drive around for 12 months.
We in Afghanistan, we had a whole fucking Humvee to ourselves. We drove that bitch everywhere, dog. Yo, someone left a Humvee on the side of the road. He picked that bitch up and drove around for the whole time we was there.
Hell yeah.
That shit was funny to motherfucker. Fill that bitch up with gas because, you know, there ain't no real gas station out there like that, you know.
I drove during Desert Storm. I drove a Marine Humvee the whole time. The only Humvee in the 1st Infantry Division with a complete water fording kit on it.
Go
They
ahead,
left
OG.
that shit in the port unsecured. I just secured it for them. That's all.
Yeah, I was looking out for government property.
Yep. Kept it safe, service.
That's a whole fact. What's the next topic, OG?
What the question was on the title, bro? Are people smart?
Are people smart?
No.
Did you see where the hell LA at?
He getting smart.
Him was getting smart.
He's staying quiet.
He reading a book or something.
Yeah, nigga, man, if you don't get your pussy ass out here, this nigga might make me hurt this nigga, dog. Straight up, nigga, you about to get this work. I've been fucking with LA since yesterday.
That's probably what he's doing with you now.
He fucking with me, I don't care.
Making you wonder where he is.
I know that nigga need a diaper. He need a diaper change. It's okay.
Uh-oh. LA, you better get up here to speak up for yourself.
Man, we gonna speak up against. You know he need a diaper change. Him's Hoyt.
He might be muted and just don't know it.
Him's Hoyt. How we doing this? We know him's Hoyt.
Oh, Akron on the move tonight.
Who is? Oh, I'm about to be in Ardmore. Oh shit. Why you want to go to Ardmore? Ardmore boring as shit.
Yeah. Don't stop too long.
It's a whole bunch of Indians there, boy. Whole bunch of Indians and niggas. That's all over there in Ardmore, boy. A whole bunch of Indians and niggas. Paying his rent.
So what's the context of the question, OG? Are people smart? Are people smart?
People are stupid as shit. A person has intelligence, but people in mass, oh my god.
No, definitely not. They herd animals.
They are, and they will follow the alpha.
Yeah. Woo. I'm not drinking. I just said woo. That's some good ass goddamn strawberry lemonade. I don't know why you hating on me, dog. OG.
Yeah.
What we got next? Hey, that's the easy. I told my dad that's the easy question. Are people stupid in general? Absolutely, nigga. Absolutely. It's an easy question. Yes, motherfuckers is dumb.
Most people neither show or have a high degree of mental ability.
That's not a hard question, OG. These some easy ass questions, nigga. Sum it up in goddamn 2 seconds.
Oh, bro, this is the shit I be talking about, bro. What in the fuck is wrong, bro? That question was so easy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
When you hear somebody ask you a question like this, sir, are people smart? What comes to your head?
Niggas. I'm being honest, niggas do. I mean, is it supposed to be a different concept to someone else coming to the I don't know.
Why
man.
I got it? See, I've been trying to break this shit, bro, for the longest, bro. I don't spin narratives. We were chilling on the porch. OG do dirty. I literally started off, said what I said. We went on a spell about something. I have no idea what y'all was talking about. And I brought the question back and switched it up. Instead of saying how smart are people, I said are people smart.
Are people smart? Yeah. Overall, yeah, we all smart. Do we use our abilities? Yeah, no. Some of us.
I would say no.
Majority
of us
don't use our
people are
abilities.
not smart.
No, I would say they are.
I
would say a majority of people are followers. The go along to get along game. But that wasn't a question. So I don't know what OG is trying to do to me, man, because I'm slow.
Why you gotta be, bro? I'm people in the first bro. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
Do you mean people in
I'm
first
sticking
person?
with my no. People aren't smart. You know what I'm saying? People aren't smart.
All right. What is your metric on saying that?
The company Bounty exists.
Bouncy? Isn't that a fucking bounce house thing?
No.
Oh, okay. I don't know then.
I'm talking about the quilted quicker picker upper.
Oh, Bounty. Okay, yeah.
They're able to capitalize on people making the mistake over and over again of spilling shit on counters and shit.
Oh,
do you know how often that has to happen in order for that to be a sustainable business?
Does that mean that means you're stupid because you spill shit? A lot of people.
You know how often you have to spill shit in order for that to be a $1 billion company.
You crazy. If you have kids, them motherfuckers spill shit. If you have cats, them sorry motherfuckers get on counters and knock shit over for no goddamn reason.
Actually, I'll give you the ultimate for this exercise. Arm & Hammer baking soda is the ultimate product because they have you buy a box of something, open it up, not use it, open it up,
LTO,
put it in the
my
refrigerator.
exact point. Most people are dumb.
Pour it down the fucking drain in 30 days and buy another one.
I don't do that. So that's white people and niggas who do that stupid shit.
But no, highlight LTO's comment. Exactly, LTO. Everyone uses paper towels. We're all idiots because we can't keep our liquids off the counter.
I keep it off the counter. I use paper towels for different reasons.
What do you use paper towels for?
Fucking do my printer, the goddamn printer head. The only reason why I use it.
But no, honestly, it just like disposable diapers, right? People used to use cloth diapers. Just wash it out.
True. Yeah.
And you can use rags. You can use
rags. In actual reality,
your gain is really high.
Is that better?
Yes, absolutely.
In actual reality, I have a ton of paper towels, but they're just for work. We don't have paper towels in the house. We use rags. We've always done that.
Shit, I use my leg. I use my pants and shit. What are we doing?
We seriously do. We have like bags full of clothes that we constantly get rid of and whatever. I'll rip the sleeves off like sweatshirts or whatever, t-shirts. I'll buy rags, all that. We use rags. Only reason I buy paper towels is for work out here in the shop area because I have to use them for the 91% alcohol, blah, 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 all that. But besides that, we don't buy paper towels for the house. Weird to me.
But I'm saying, do you know how often people have to buy paper towels for that to be a sustainable business?
Yeah, it's a lot. And think about all the commercials they had that made it. Remember, they used to put wet. Was that Bounty that you were saying that they wet the paper towels and then they put stuff on top of
shit on them?
Or, yeah, which bullshit because I've tried it.
I have never met this indestructible piece of
no, me neither.
Paper. Yeah,
no. No, they'll fall apart in your hands.
Yeah, look, my paper towel can hold up a roast. Well, why the fuck would it need to?
Look, I can pick up this cup and put a bowl on top of it and put a plate on top of that and 18 knives. Why would you do that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Brawny. Yep, Brawny too. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
What's the quicker picker upper? Is that
What
Mountie?
y'all got against goddamn motherfucking paper towels, man?
It's just the point behind it.
Damn.
Paper towels are damn good to keep around the house. If you run out of toilet paper at 3 o'clock in the morning, but you got a roll of paper towels, you're not out of toilet paper.
That's true.
Yeah.
Come on, everybody, leave me alone.
Oh,
He mad at the dogs.
Max said, leave him alone. Leave him alone about his paper towel. So, OG, I just wanted to let you know that, yeah, people are stupid.
For the most part, most of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we all stupid at something, so.
In a general sense. Yeah.
They even write songs about stupid people. I bet you can find them on YouTube.
Oh, that's for damn sure.
And the technicality that goes into it of how much we use of our brain.
Yeah, I wonder about that. How can they tell you how much of your brain you actually use? Think about that shit. How can they quantify that? I don't understand.
Neuro testing, I'm sure.
Yeah,
but
by looking at the electrical signals traveling in your brain while you're doing things.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean
They probably use monkeys, but whatever.
But that goes to say because we use the left side for the right side and the right side for the left side. So that's how's that saying you're not using your whole brain?
So loud.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. I was thinking it just doesn't make sense to me. That's all. I just think some shit just doesn't make any fucking
OG
sense.
has a like. What is your thoughts on it? OG.
Yeah, OG. What's your thought process on it, sir?
Damn, why are you gonna be aggressive about it? I asked him a question.
Yeah,
you need to come behind me and be all aggressive.
It's a very ambiguous question.
And he said, "Can people grow and change? Can people grow?" And change? Yeah.
I don't think people are that smart.
No,
you're a liar, sir. Well, I learned something. Did you know that motherfuckers in Africa have sex with donkeys?
What?
What the hell?
Yeah.
Why do you know that?
The reason I know that is because I seen it on a goddamn documentary. I was like, what? So we talk about the motherfuckers in goddamn Afghanistan, right? When I saw these motherfuckers fucking that goddamn donkey, I was like, wait a minute, a donkey, nigga? A donkey.
You need to take one ear off.
Yeah.
Huh?
Because you're talking so loud.
Is it loud?
No, it's you. You're talking loud.
Listen, them motherfuckers was fucking the donkey. And he asked them, all y'all fuck the donkey? Yeah. What the fuck, nigga?
Did he ask why?
It's a good thing to do, I guess. I don't fucking know.
That's gross.
This comes from a society that believes boys are for fun, girls are for babies.
That's true.
Yeah, for reproduction.
Procreation.
Yeah, whatever the word is. You know what it is. White people know better than niggas, right? Yeah.
No, you're the one that told me.
Well, that's true.
The sand people.
I got raid camera footage of that shit somewhere, Tom. I'll have to look.
I got Nod fucking.
OG, come on now.
What happened?
What happened?
You're supposed to be something.
And
you think people are
just leaving us hanging out here?
No, he's letting the people have a
I
conversation.
want y'all to realize I haven't left y'all hanging not one time. Like literally, I haven't left the stream not one time.
Oh, I know you're. I know you're right there.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just listening to the conversation, see where it's going. I asked the question. I got an answer that I don't even understand it. But I thought we were just going to be like, yeah, people are dumb and move on from it because it's another one that went. Did anybody read the title of the stream or we all just came here?
That's what I just said out loud. I was like,
okay.
How smart are people? And then can people grow and change? That's what I was asking you. It must go together.
The motherfucking ties to the street. What are you asking?
I did.
Oh, it's because you're white. That's what it is.
Really?
Yep.
I read the title.
See, I told you people are stupid. We can't read. This is exactly what happened.
Well, I didn't hear that a few minutes ago, sir. See, this is, and see, we so broad with these statements that we've been saying, right?
You know what's funny? The only white people are the ones that want to say they read the stream.
What do you mean? What do you mean we so broad with these statements? Break that down. What do you mean we so broad?
Sir, you just got through making a very good point, and I agree with you because we all said the same thing that people are stupid. Even to the point that the conversation went from people are stupid to paper towels.
That wasn't me.
Okay, wait.
That was a white
wait a minute.
No, it was the Negro. He said it first.
Wait, we ain't done yet. We just didn't. We also just didn't go there. We went another direction too, weird. Sir.
That was motherfucking Omni with his smart ass. Let's say some old dumb shit like that. I ain't say that dumb shit. I keep it stupid. I keep it stupid.
Why we gotta be stupid, bro? I just asked, but people
people have been dumb.
Stupid, so you stick it to your guns. The people are stupid. You're not gonna say your education and they make you smart. You know how to see, because what I'm hearing is in between there is certain things like niggas can't read, and niggas is this, and these type of folks is these type of folks. Well, these are stupid folks, right? Where the smart folks at?
I don't know why you act like motherfuckers are smart. I don't get this. This is crazy to me.
And the manipulation doesn't equal intelligence.
Yeah, being able to regurgitate information is not intelligence. I repeat, it's not intelligence at all. I don't know how many times I gotta say that shit. Oh, you son of a bitch! I just got knocked out.
I'm all right.
So we got two people that say that. Anybody else?
Like, I want somebody to point out an example in human history.
I'm just asking.
Where people were smart.
No, I thought you were going to talk about the intelligent parts of people going to school.
I just want like, where in human history have people been smart? We prop up individuals of high intelligence. Isaac Newton discovering
that shows that shit. So you got
motherfuckers. What do you mean industries? No, break that down. What do you mean by industry?
Think about how many fucking goddamn inventions we actually have. We have a lot of inventions that didn't help society. Hell, even the tampon didn't help society.
Was the tampon made by industry or an individual?
It was made by industry of people.
No, it was made by an individual.
Yep. To do what?
This nigga say, yep, and to do what?
To keep their furniture clean.
And their clothes.
Somebody invented the tampon.
Yeah, so
yes,
an individual thought of the
it wasn't a group effort. Yeah.
Okay.
These great ideas come from individuals. They don't come from collectives.
They had to. No, I do come from collectives. Don't do it that. Don't do them like that. Now that's dangerous to say. Oh, you motherfucker! Oh, you bitch! You don't think it come from individuals? Are you serious? I'm dead serious. Y'all don't think it comes from an industry of people because you think it's not just one scientist comes up with something. Let's just be honest. It's never just one person. They have collectives of groups that actually do these studies and do these fucking trials and tribulations of shit too. To say it's just one person, I think it's just negating the fact that it's not true.
Well, okay, so what level of intelligence are we talking about? What level of smarts are we talking about? Are we talking about someone who follows the scientific method, or are we talking about the motherfucker who invented the scientific method?
Well, the scientific method always changes. It's never the same over time. It changes throughout the actual goddamn experiment. So to say the scientific method means nothing.
It changes by who?
It changes by the metrics of what you're trying to get.
No, but who decides these metrics?
The person doing a goddamn experiment.
So the person doing the experiment determines the metrics of the scientific method.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it's not one set scientific method. Give me one scientific method that you
No,
know.
there is a set scientific method.
What is it?
Man, smart. It sure do sound like a lot of people smart around here to me, but America, well, ain't nobody smart. What's going on here? Are we contradicting ourselves right now, or are we gonna get some correct factual answers out here? Can somebody regurgitate some of that read in the book on this subject?
Observation, question, hypothesis, experiment, conclusion, results. Rinse
Now.
and repeat over and over.
That's not it, sir.
Yes, it is, sir.
I don't believe so.
They're the 7 steps of the scientific method, sir.
I don't believe it.
I mean, he's right.
I don't believe it.
Define a question, make observations, formulate a hypothesis, make predictions, conduct an experiment, analyze the data, and then draw conclusions. That is the 7 steps to the scientific method. My question is, are the people smart? Are the people smarter for following the scientific method, or are the people who came up with the scientific method the true beings of intelligence? Because their method rules how all science is perceived, analyzed, and conceptualized.
And their detractors actually make their prove or positive or negative on their theories.
So who's smarter?
Process of peer review.
The person using the scientific method or the people who conceptualize the scientific method for the individuals that come later to use?
I just think it's predictions. I think it changes because my scientific method would be different for if I'm fucking doing something with that has. Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
Really?
Yeah.
Either way to go, you will be locked. Anywhere to go, you will be locked into their system.
Think about when you made your bet.
That's why I changed it. That's why
Smart,
I changed
nigga.
Yeah.
What were you talking about, bro? But you said ain't no smart people. Ain't nobody smart.
Ain't no smart people. There's a lot of dumb motherfuckers.
Well, wait a minute. Well, we showing brilliance of minds on here right now, and I'm trying to figure out how niggas ain't how niggas.
It depends on what you mean by people, though.
But this is the thing. This is the thing. This is the thing.
They're smart individuals.
You took it in the way that you want to take it. Well, I'm looking at it. It's only a certain amount of us, bro, that don't use that have some type of problem or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Ailment, illness, whatever you want to say, to put them on spectrum and certain shit like that. You know what I mean? And other disabilities and things like that. But everybody else,
hell yeah,
I didn't think they was. I believe like, is all of them dumb? All of them stupid?
No. I'm not saying everybody is dumb. I'm saying people are dumb. It's different. The plural
people is a group of humans. It's
People
not an
are-
individual people.
I'm gonna disagree. I don't think we're all stupid.
I didn't say all. See, y'all not.
I'm not even thinking.
Mayo,
I don't even think a
understands.
majority of us are
I
stupid.
get what you're saying. See, because you once you throw the all and you want to go to majority and you want to go
Say
to a
all,
certain
nor
amount.
did I say majority. I said people are stupid.
I'm gonna need you to motherfucker put a number on it, then, nigga. Put a number on it, nigga.
A collective of individuals.
Yeah, that's so okay.
Dumb.
What collective of individuals are stupid, nigga? Now what? Now you got to put a color on it.
Let's say the individuals of the Titanic.
Oh, all them
good
niggas
with your
was
wrestling.
dumb. All them niggas was dumb. That was the greatest movie ever. I don't know, man. It's a I don't know, man.
Do a majority of people show a high degree of mental ability?
Yes.
Okay, how about
That's
this?
your opinion. I would disagree. And the bell curve would show that clearly.
Yeah, bell curve. Come on now. Okay.
High degree, Tom.
What do
of
you
mental
consider?
ability.
What do you consider a high degree of mental ability?
Something more than remembering to breathe every couple of seconds.
And that's not a metric at all. Because if that was the case, right? Everyone does that. Everyone goes to a job that they got to rinse, repeat, recycle the scientific method every day.
No, sir. No, sir.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
everybody.
Majority of people go to work.
A majority of people, sir. Not everybody.
That's why I said majority. That's what my keyword was, majority. So that's the overwhelming population that shows you that they're above breathing. So that will go to my argument. There's a lot of smart motherfuckers out there. See, when you start putting metrics on shit, that's when you decide who's smart and who's dumb. And then you got to quantify that. What is your quantitative steps to say a nigga's dumb?
High degree refers to advanced academic degrees or extremely.
So degrees make you smart.
Extent or degree.
Well, in that case, then a lot of motherfuckers. Wait. And if that was the case, a lot of motherfuckers that invented shit in this world never had a fucking high degree of education.
Easy, what the fuck, man? I don't even know.
Easy. Anything said so. You got to be happy, nigga. You know.
Well, he's kind of not
degree
lying.
of mental ability, Tom.
Oh, goddamn. See, that's what I'm talking about. If I just ask, are people smart?
No, they're not.
Yeah, everybody's saying they not.
Ain't no all. Don't put all in it, nigga.
Are people smart? I said there ain't nobody saying they're, and everybody's saying they're not.
I'm saying they
Where
are.
you get all that? I didn't say all people smart. No, I didn't say that. I don't want to use the YouTube term. I didn't want to break it all the way down to the majority and all that stuff. Like I was trying to tell Omni. Like I said it like that for a reason. I really said it like, how smart are people? That's what I really wanted to ask. But anyway, come to find out there's no reason to ask that because people are dumb. We ain't got no smart people out here, so I don't need to ask how smart somebody can be. But I still got the answer. It's by a metric. And I agree with that. And it's only by the metrics that they say. Because like they're trying to tell you, Tom, if you would just write you a thesis paper, sir, and get you some theories out there, sir, you would be a brilliant scientist like Terrence Howard. I'm just saying. That's how we say it. You got the skills. Maybe go and do it.
Terrence Howard.
Oh,
hey,
nigga,
Terrence Howard. You know what I'm saying?
Don't you dare talk about Terrence Howard.
Okay, so real shit.
God.
Since you work for NASA, right? No, I'm just saying. You see Terrence Howard walk into your workplace. What's the first thing you doing? I just gotta ask.
Are you jumping on that rocket yourself?
I'm jumping on the rocket, dog. We going out. We're going to fake space.
Fake space.
Fake space.
Oh yeah, that's right. You work at NASA and don't believe that there's an outer space.
So they send him up there.
It's a figment of my imagination.
Okay.
See, Elon Musk just designed rockets that can turn around at the firmament and come back down.
Yeah, that means they ain't never went through it, nigga.
Okay,
hold on, I'll be right back.
So the rule is you can't get through the firmament whatsoever.
I'm just gonna say we never went to the. I've always said this: we've never went to the moon.
I'm a proponent of the firmament. You know what I'm saying? I'm a proponent of the firmament. I believe that the atmosphere is the firmament, and the firmament is the atmosphere. But okay, you said we never went to the moon. Let me ask you this: what was stopping us from going to the moon?
Humans.
Humans were stopping us from going. How so?
But if they're so smart, why that stop them?
Shh, hey yo.
Because the simple fact is, there's so many videos that shows that we've not been to the moon. Motherfuckers think that we have, and then they lose shit and say, "Oh well, we're nowhere to be found, and it's supposed to be in fucking is it Virginia? One of the places. I think it's Virginia or fucking wherever. One of the motherfucking places where the atomic and all that's supposed to be." And then they said, and then you got scientists that work for NASA say we never been to the moon. We have astronauts say we haven't been to the moon. There's a lot of different people that say we have never been to the moon that was supposed to be a part of being there. Then they want to say, "Oh, it's because he was old." You don't give me these excuses. He said what he said, and I believe what he said.
Okay, so you have information that's contrary to what most.
No. Everyone has this information. All you gotta do is look it up.
No. I'm saying like, okay, so Do most people believe that we've never been to the moon, or is
most people
that
believe most people believe what they would have been inbred in them. I mean, ingrained in them.
Right. So they were easily suggestible.
Yes.
And I challenge that easily suggestible people are stupid.
Do you believe that we've been to the moon?
Yes.
And what proof did we have that we've been there? Because even the moon rocks they came back with showed that they were not moon rocks.
You're gonna hate me for saying this. We got a whole movie that showed that we.
Oh, so you're gonna believe what a movie said? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy work right there.
Is there a difference between a movie and a book?
Yeah, even if we got a book, listen. A lot of people have figments of imagination. It's like this nigga said, a movie. Come on, bro. Yeah.
So you don't believe books either?
I think people will lie and everything.
Okay.
To limit it to a book is crazy.
Great. People will lie and everything. So what's keeping the scientists that you saw say that there wasn't a moon landing from lying?
I don't put it past anyone. I just don't believe it because the evidence that I saw, including the person that's actually supposedly been to the moon, say that we haven't been to the moon. It's kind of not looking good. You know what I'm saying? That's my problem.
Okay, so if there's so we've never been to the moon, but you believe that there is a moon. Do you believe that the Earth is flat? Do you believe that the Earth is flat?
I believe we don't know what it is.
Oh my God.
Oh, you've never been here on Wednesday, have you?
I have not.
Okay.
Kingdom Minded Mr. Code 99, Kingdom Minded runs and terror as the conversation turns into moon and females. Well, feminine Terrence Howard.
And feminine
Mr. Bushyman, Tom's best friend.
No, she did not. Oh no, we got to put Kingdom Mind in timeout. She over here tripping.
Why? Because she said feminine Terrence Howard?
Yeah, she over there tripping.
Yeah. Appreciate you, Kingdom Mind. Continue. You good?
Now, I just want y'all to know that I believe 100% that my American government would never lie to me. And they said they sent a man to the moon. Therefore, they sent a man to the moon.
Mm-hmm. You're a liar, too. Why
You
people lie
lied,
all the
mama.
fucking time?
It was a forgery.
Forgery. The potato salad was a forgery.
That's a fact. Got raisins in it.
Was a forgery. I know I've seen that before somewhere, but I don't remember where that's from. Shit.
Who's your caddy?
Yeah. Yeah, hey, that caught me off guard. I'm not gonna do it. I can't even lie. It caught me off guard. Damn.
Yeah, they lied to us, mama. We ain't went up there.
So you're saying I can't trust my government?
Absolutely.
Give me proof. Tell me why I can't trust my government.
Oh shit.
Tell you why you can't trust your government?
Mm-hmm.
Same reason why you can't trust me. What the fuck? Niggas lie.
No, wait a minute. I wasn't expecting that answer.
I'm being honest. Y'all the ones that be lying. I don't know why y'all. Okay, why do you believe these motherfuckers? Do you see what all our money went to then? Were we told facts about the money the tax that our tax dollars went to? Were we told the truth?
No, we haven't been told the truth.
Okay,
Not all the truth.
so why
and
would
we only going to learn about part of it?
Yeah, absolutely. So to think that these motherfuckers gonna tell us the truth, you're fucking crazy.
Yeah, and we're going to only learn about a small part of it. Because
I
all
don't
that black
know.
money funding, we
Oh,
ain't
it's
going to
gonna
find out about
come
the
out.
Doge.
It's gonna be more to come out, but it ain't gonna be the good stuff that they gonna keep away. You know,
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
it's
yeah.
always gonna be the good stuff. But the stuff we need to find out about, some of that shit is retarded as shit. We can get some of that back. I mean, JP can use a little bit. He can use another $200.
I'm gonna need you to stop.
JP going to wind up losing on this one, I think.
Shit, not if they keep on going at the rate everybody else think they going at. Nigga, shit, keep on going uncovered, nigga. What they say, nigga, that motherfucker, what you call it, went down, brother.
Yeah, but
Went down a little bit. We ain't 300 trillion or something no more. We still trillion. We ain't 300 no more. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it's
but
going down.
they're gonna start hitting these social programs too.
Yeah, JP gonna be losing
Snap.
money.
They don't help me. They don't
Ain't
help
gonna be
me out.
no more of that. Thanks EBT, fucking sugar tea.
Yeah, he gonna be doing the same thing I'll be doing. He gonna have to give away some of the extra stuff that he got. I can't do thanks. I don't get thanks EBT on my side of the game. So he gonna have to start doing what OG do. When you got a little bit of this abundance, you give it away before it go to right. It is what
And
it
that's
is,
another
bro.
thing they need to do is
I mean,
stop leaving
shit.
that money on them cards, and if they don't use it, take the fuck back every month.
Let that nigga pile up and shit. That's on them. They
Watch
fuck.
the
That's
money
their
pile
system
up.
that's messing up. Yeah, that's fucked up. I don't think they let you do that anyway. I know shit. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, they do.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
they
crazy.
do.
They stupid.
Yeah, there's people that got tens of thousands of dollars on their EBT cards, man.
Oh, man, they need to go
Thanks,
ahead and let me
It's
use
crazy.
that. Let me use some of that EBT.
Fuck all you hoes.
How do you think LA got all them crab legs?
LA just sitting back there making us think he ain't there. He's listening.
I don't know why he ain't talking, old crybaby ass little boy. I swear he needed his diaper changed, nigga.
Oh, mouth ask him.
He ain't gonna answer because he's scared. You nigga.
Okay, so like I said, we're gonna go ahead and go to the next questions. Are people? Make sure I got this right.
So it's Friday night. Getting ready to go out. This is for lunch.
Well, fuck it, let me go and play this. It's gonna piss some people off. I really don't give a damn. It's only 7 minutes. Y'all may not like it. I really don't care. It is what it is. Show you how smart people are. Smart people. There's some more smart people in here. There you go. Smart people.
Can you please elaborate your views on risk? You clearly aren't a fan of relying on statistical probabilities, and you highlight the need for $20 billion in cash to feel comfortable. Why is that the magic number, and has it changed over time?
Yeah, well, it isn't a magic number, and there is no magic number. I would get very
Matt wants to join next
every morning and told us precisely how many dollars of cash we needed to be, secured at 3 sigma or something like that. But Charlie and I have had we saw a lot of problems develop in an organization that expressed their risks in sigma. And we even argued sometimes with the
link is pinned to my channel.
How they calculated their
what
risk.
channel you on?
It was truly horrible. Yeah, and they were a lot smarter than we were. That's what was depressing. But we both have the same bent of mind, whereby we think about worst cases all the time, and then we add on a big margin of safety, and we don't want to go back to go. I mean, I enjoy tossing those papers in the other room, but I don't want to do it for a living again. So we undoubtedly build in layers of safety that others might regard as foolish. But we've got 600,000 shareholders, and we've got members of my family that have 80 or 90% of their net worth in the company. And I'm just not interested in explaining to them that we went broke because there was a 1/100th of 1% chance that we would go broke, and there was the remaining probability was filled by the chance of doubling our money. And I decided that that was just a good gamble to take. We're not going to do that. It doesn't mean that much. We are never going to risk what we have and need for what we don't have and don't need. We'll still find things to do where we can make money, but we don't have to stretch to do it. And it's my job, and Charlie thinks the same way. I mean, we don't have to talk about it much, but it's our job to figure out what can really go wrong with this place. And we've seen September 11th, and we've seen September of 2008, and we'll see other things of a different nature but similar impact in the future. And we not only want to sleep well of those nights, we want to be thinking about things to do with some excess money we might have around. So it is, if you're calibrating it in some mathematical way, I would say it's really dangerous. I could give you a couple of examples on that, but unfortunately, I've learned about them on a confidential basis. But some really great organizations have had dozens of people with advanced mathematical training and thinking about it daily, making computations, and they don't really get at the problem.
Appreciate you, Mo.
So it's at the top of the mind always.
Let me get this out, and I'm gonna get y'all what y'all think of this so far. I know it's probably boring on y'all side. Appreciate you, Mo.
I feel like slapping a nigga today. Oh.
What you think of the conversation so far?
It sounds like every other rich white man. That ain't nothing new.
Well, you know who the other guy is? That's Charles Koch.
Yeah.
That he's sitting next to.
Yeah. So basically, he was stunting on everybody, saying, "Look, me and my partner here, we so rich that we don't move like y'all niggas move. We just, you know what I'm saying? We got extra money, and we just gonna see what we do with extra money. But we good forever. We rich forever. And y'all niggas, y'all move different with the money. Y'all want to take these risks and whatnot. And honestly, you know what I'm saying? The position that we worked ourselves into, we don't really need to take them risks that like y'all broke niggas need to take."
And they're looking at, their mathematicians are looking at theoretical risk.
Absolutely.
They're not looking at other things. They're just looking at the math portion of it. They're not looking at other external factors, which he was talking about. Like 9/11, the 2008 crash, other things that could happen. Because you got the guy who invented the laser, right? And then you also had the people that actually put it to a real world use. Two completely different mindsets.
This is what I was saying with the scientific method.
Yep.
Well, they can say scientific they can say scientific all they want to, but to get to where they are, they both took risks. They were both risk takers.
Oh yeah.
And now they've earned enough money off of their risk taking that they don't have to take risks anymore. And there's a whole lot of amount of luck that goes into that too. I mean, you can take $1 down to the casino and risk it. If your luck sucks, you're going to walk out of there $1 poorer. If you had good luck, you're going to come home with more dollars than you went in with.
Yeah.
So
these guys could put all their money into CDs today, and they'd still beat everybody else.
Sure.
Or returns.
Sure.
Right.
So in my estimation is neither one of them had to be smart. They just had to take the right risks and have luck fall on their side. So
Well, no, I think they have to be smart in more than one way. Because they have to look at the numbers too.
Keep it.
But they also have to look. But what I'm saying is, they're not just mathematicians. That they don't just look at things purely through the math. They also analyze other things that are going to affect the market and base their decisions on both.
I'm not going to say they're stupid, but so much more went into where they are now. But they want to say it was all scientific, and a certain amount of it. Yeah, sure.
They're not saying it was. They're not saying it was scientific. They're saying that intelligent companies full of intelligent people are failing because they are just looking at it through a mathematical lens.
Okay.
But here's my problem with it, right? You got people trying to call out motherfuckers for being the richest man in the world, calling him stupid, right? But we're not willing to call these two motherfuckers stupid. Crazy. So what if, because Warren Buffett tried to audit the goddamn government more than once, right?
Yeah.
No one's looking at that though, right? So people would not be good with auditing the government at all, no matter who's involved, because it's going to be the billionaire group that literally does it. If it was to be done, because they have a great understanding of where the money is, and they're not going to do it themselves. They're going to have someone else do it, like they're doing now.
And you need big picture people to do it.
The question I would ask you is why?
Because it's very intricate and complicated.
So what?
Most people just have a hard time negotiating fucking average life.
I'll call bullshit.
Let alone anything harder than that.
I will call bullshit on that. The simple fact is, most of us got to balance a budget. The government never does.
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking. No, I'm talking about the people doing the audit, Tom, not the government.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about they need to be the big picture people.
Okay, I agree with that.
And the big picture people will have to have what quality? Like wealth, like these niggas.
Yeah, that damn what you call it. You can say fuck and get banned.
Yeah, I know. I already I've had a couple 3-day suspensions I've seen. I didn't even know about it.
What the hell just happened?
I don't even know where that came from.
We on some takedown shot.
That was weird.
That was crazy as hell.
What that miss?
Sounds like another
returns in 99 years out of 100 will probably be penalized by us being excessively conservative, and 1 year out of 100 will survive when some other people won't. Charlie?
Yeah, but how do these super smart people with all these degrees in higher mathematics end up doing these dumb things? I think it's explainable by the old proverb that to a man with a hammer, every problem looks pretty much like a nail. They've learned these techniques and they just twist the problem so they fit the solution, which is not the way to do it.
And they have a lack of understanding of history, I would say. That one of the things in 1962, when I set up our office at Keywood Plaza, where we still are, it's a different floor, I put 7 items on the wall. Our art budget was $7, and I went down to the library, and for $1 each, I made photocopies of the pages from financial history. And one of those cases, for example, was in May of 1901, when the Northern Pacific Corner occurred. And it's kind of interesting in terms of being in Omaha, because Harriman was trying to get control of the Northern Pacific, and James J. Hill was trying to get control of the Northern Pacific. And unbeknownst to each other, they both bought more than 50% of the stock. Now, when two people buy more than 50% of the stock each, and they both really want it, they're not just going to resell it. Interesting things happen.
To the shorts.
And in that paper of May 1901, the whole rest of the market was totally collapsing because Northern Pacific went from $170 a share to $1,000 a share in one day, trading for cash because the shorts needed it. And there was a little item at the top of that paper, which we still have at the office, where a brewer in Troy, New York, committed suicide by diving into a vat of hot beer because he'd gotten a margin call. And to me, the lesson, that fellow probably understood sigmas and everything and knew how impossible it was that in one day a stock could go from 170 to 1,000 and cause margin calls on everything else. And he ended up in a vat of hot beer, and I've never wanted to end up in a vat of hot beer. So those 7 days that I put up on the wall, life in financial markets has got no relation to sigmas. I mean, if everybody that operated in financial markets had never had any concept of standard errors and so on, they would be a lot better off. Don't you think so, Charlie?
Well, sure.
Here, have some fudge.
It's created a lot of false confidence. And now it has gone away. Again, as I said earlier, the business schools have improved. So has risk control on Wall Street. They now have taken the Gaussian curve and they've just changed its shape. They threw it away. Well, they just made a different shape than Gauss did. And it's a better curve now, even though it's less precise.
They talk about fat tails, but they still don't know how fat to make them. They have no idea.
Well, but they knew that they learned through painful experience. They weren't fat enough.
Yeah, they learned the other was wrong.
Yeah,
but they don't know what's right.
But we always knew that there were fat tails. Warren and I in the Solomon meetings would look over at one another and roll our eyes when the risk control people were talking.
What do y'all think about this shit? And do you believe anything that they saying can be overturned? To be in a better way?
I mean, there's always a better way, but you're not going to find out until after the fact. Because you don't know all the variables while it's happening.
Like I said, I'm not that drunk. Oh, wow. More power to you. Get your drink on, bro. It's Saturday. What we doing? Oh, I missed the dunking contest. I don't even know who won that. But I will be watching basketball game tomorrow, though. I guess that's it for everybody else. Yeah, I'm just trying to interact.
Yeah, I'm right here. Basically, he said, you know what I'm saying, you don't know what you don't know. So a lot of people think that right is wrong and wrong is right. Because they haven't been taught or cultured any other way. They haven't been cultivated in any other form. That's why a lot of people are obsessed with celebrity, gossip, news, whatever you want to refer to it as. A lot of people feed into the distractions. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just paying attention to what actually matters. What they were talking about was the ability to, at a high level, you know what I'm saying, everything went back to family. It was taking care of the family, making sure that, you know what I'm saying, the business interest that their family is connected to is secure. They're not going to move out of pocket. They already had that period. And now they're just going to be doing keeping the ship steady, and they're going to take advantage, of course, because they're in a position to do so. But they're keeping everything safe. They're keeping everything secure because they have family with an interest in their business. So now it's not even about running up the bag for me. It's, you know what I'm saying, securing the family as a whole.
It's about keeping the whole thing moving forward, not just at the fastest pace.
Right.
I mean, you don't have to move at a fast pace. All that stuff has already been done.
Yeah, but there's always more money you can make. There's always more money to be
y'all
made.
put the link over there on y'all side of town.
Yeah, I got you.
You know, these money people are obsessed with money. And they're always going to move for the money.
Yeah, they had the skills competition already. I guess they're having a dunking contest now. I don't know. But I see it after it come on. I find it on YouTube and let y'all know who won it, what dunks they did. If it was nice or not. My older brother watching it right now. Yeah. Before we go into our other stuff and get ready to pick this movie to watch, do y'all got anything that y'all had that y'all want to play, Tom? You're on mute, bro. Do numbers. That Soldier Boy new joint. He did drop them a new music joint. It's moving up in the
I got a couple videos if you want to watch them. It's pretty funny. All right, hold on 1 second. Let me get to a safe space.
Oh, motherfuckers at the burning fucking chocolate.
I know, but I had a different guy. I'm trying to break my PPSH up. You can blame me.
Fuck? Right.
I'm kind of just sucking right now.
What? You can?
Oh,
We had him.
What the fuck? We didn't see anything.
He didn't. No. That was the game. He didn't realize that. I'm like, what are you playing? It was people
I
talking.
thought that was Marcus.
And right before that,
like
he was. Yeah, it did sound like Marcus. And before that, he was talking to you guys, and you couldn't hear him because he was muted.
I thought Marcus was coming up. He asked for the link, and nigga ain't hit it.
But I really think it goes to a completely different level when a man starts laying hands on a woman, because
if she lay hands on me, it ain't right. So she gonna hit back.
So you just gonna be not right too. You just gonna be as ridiculous and silly as she's being. Is that what you're gonna do?
See, at least she gonna get hit back. That goes for anybody.
Go ahead. They go through a lot of changes. I mean, a lot.
Well,
you know, maybe it could be because she's pregnant. You know.
She ain't gotta hit me.
I think you're. What are you gonna do?
All these hoes justifying beating them men.
Is this?
All these hoes like, look, she gonna hit you, and you better not do nothing. This is exactly. This is their stance. This is like, listen. He's like, man, look, she shouldn't be hitting me. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, keep your hands to yourself.
How old is your child?
And emotions.
Yeah, it's like
are
no,
an actionable thing for her, but not for you.
She's going to hit you. This is what's going to. She's going to hit you, and you just gotta stand there and take it. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's going to hit, and if she's running at you with a knife at full speed, you know what I'm saying? You just got to stand there. Don't do nothing.
Based on some arbitrary fucking feeling she has.
And if she loads the 9mm, you know what I'm saying, and cocks it back one time, racks it around in the chamber, and goes ahead, points the square at you, you just got to stand there.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, you know,
don't do.
You didn't
don't
die, did you?
Defend yourself. She's a woman. She's a woman.
And it always ends with, "But did you die?"
Yeah, that shit's crazy, dog.
Can y'all hear me?
I didn't want to kill him. I just wanted to hit him with the car to let him know I was upset.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think it's these motherfuckers don't realize that women can kill people too. This is the problem that I have with motherfuckers. But let me.
Freaking kids can kill people.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm more worried about a pack of 13-year-olds than anybody else because they ain't got no goddamn sense.
Lorena Bobbitt just cut her husband's dick off and threw it out the window.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? It's
You're not supposed to hit him, sir. You know that. The manipulation that he has to go through on this is ridiculous, bro.
You know she was just doing self-defense against that penis.
That's a crazy phrase.
I'm just saying that's what she's gonna say in court, right? Your Honor,
Yes.
that penis is coming at me.
Okay, what if your child is 1 and say your child hits you? How is that different?
Oh, wait a minute.
Why can't it?
Wait a minute.
It don't hurt.
Women weren't children.
Oh, so this woman is just knocking you to the floor, huh?
Okay, listen. He don't know what he's doing. He don't know what he's doing. She know that's wrong. If she hit me, she gonna get hit back.
It takes a real man to walk away rather than hit her.
But I really think it goes to a completely different level when a man starts.
That's crazy.
And that's because you're a woman and you're trying to justify hitting a man.
Are women? I'm confused with her analogy. Are women children or aren't they? Because she literally, like, when men have the same argument on the other side to justify their arguments, it doesn't fly. But when she says, "Yeah, okay, so you have a 1-year-old," that's just like a woman. So when your 1-year-old hits you, what's supposed to happen? Because women, adult female human beings are essentially 1 year old until they die. They're perpetually 1-year-old in the mind, and you have to treat them as such.
Well, they go from children to back to children. It's crazy. At least that's what they're saying in this fucking video. That part, when I watched this shit, I was like, this is absolutely fucking insane. OG, I got a couple more. I don't know how much leeway do I got, OG? I don't want to go against the grain,
Well, what are you talking about?
I'm asking you, how many videos can I play?
Okay.
All right, well, I got videos, my nigga. Listen to this shit. If you thought that was bad, oh shit.
Need you to add a switch. So you were behind my back. Need you to add. So you were behind my back.
Yeah, I'm grown. I'm old enough now. I feel like I got the right to do that. So I just wanted to get a test and see what is my daddy.
And so you called him?
Yeah, I called him. He was like, he thought I was his son. So that means that
We don't see nothing funny.
Nah.
But see, I told you that was your dad. I first of all, that is your dad. I don't know what's going on. I don't know who you took the test with and what you had going on, but that's your dad.
Yeah. It sounds good, but look, I'm just.
It sounds good.
Nah, that's
that nigga said it sound good. That shit was crazy.
The results say what it say now. I can't lie. I can't fake no results.
Your mom
now,
was
if you
a hoe.
had something going on, and the man that was my daddy.
First of all, you didn't have no business going behind my back. That's what you didn't have no business doing.
Yeah, but I just feel like I ain't had no bond with him like that. Like, I knew something was up. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I wanted to go get my results.
So you were behind my back.
Yeah, I'm grown. I'm old enough now. I feel like I got.
So what do y'all think about that shit?
So is she currently involved with
the daddy? No.
No. I'm asking, is there another male that, because it sounds like they're referencing, he said, I ain't got no bond with him like that. Something always felt off. So it sounds like they're referencing her current spouse or partner, and that is presumed or assumed to be his father. But he went ahead and found out that that's not his father, and this other guy is his father. That's what I'm getting from it. So now she's deflecting and gaslighting.
Yeah, I don't think he knows who the other person is.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking
trying
that
to
she's
find
deflecting and gaslighting and trying to fight it so that she doesn't lose her lifestyle.
Oh, she's already lost. He grown, so she already lost her lifestyle when it comes to money wise.
No, but I mean, if she's still currently married to the dude that was presumed to be his father, and that's no longer the case, Lucy got some splaining to do.
Lucy, I
don't think she gets to splaining.
Yeah.
If it
I don't
was
think
me
she's
and I was her husband, I'd kick her ass out the house. Yes.
But I don't think she's still married to him. I think it's just the guy that he grew up being told was his father.
It was
did
his father,
shit to
wasn't
this
his
guy,
father. Yeah.
like it was his father, but he just never felt he had a connection to him.
I don't know. Then what's the reason for her to deflect like that when he's handing you the evidence?
Because it's a woman.
Because you've been
right.
fucking lying to your son his whole fucking life.
OG, what do you think about that, good sir?
And she's only pissed because he questioned her.
Freaking degenerate.
Because a lot of these women don't want to admit what they really are either to themselves.
Oh.
Yeah. Because you probably talked shit on women like that before in the past.
Oh, absolutely. Let me see what we got.
And now all of a sudden you just like them.
Yeah, OG, this one's for you, dog. I want you to hear. You probably heard this one, but you know I like crazy shit too. You know.
If it ain't about $1, then it don't make sense.
No, sir.
It's either Gucci or Prada or Dolce & Gabbana. When I spray sense, I keep my hoes on the move. All I gotta do is say when. Like, go make them suckers cash you. And you can let them suckers gas you, but you bet not break when. All my hoes is pretty. So if you size them up, you will see from the thighs, from the butt to the eyes to the breast they find. So I best get a return on my investment.
Okay.
I'm giving you niggas sets of dimes.
Hello?
Before you have sex with mine, I lecture mine. It's 6:09. You better go and climb on whoever next in line, because I need my guap by 7 o'clock. You better start setting your watch, because, bitch, you press for time. Yeah. I'm cold as snow. I stroll with glow. My patience may be thin, but my paper way too bold to fold. But if she been, I win. The end. That's just how the story goes. And if I told you so, then ho, you better not open your mouth unless it's behind the glory hole. No way. If I give you the lines, long as you read between it. Yeah. But if it's BS, before you regret coming to me with it, I think it's best you leave it. That's right. So if the dollars don't slide in my hand, then say hi to my hand. Because I'm going to let you meet it. Bitch, when you step to me, I expect my cheese, because I got to have it, and I need it.
Got to have it, we got to need it. Got to have it, we need it. We gotta have it, we gotta need it, Mr. Chocohole. That's right. Have a great day, everybody.
Did he say Mr. Chocohole?
Yeah. We gotta get it, Mr. Chocohole. Yeah. Oh, geez.
I'll get that nigga 9.
Okay. We got to have it. All right, hold on one second. Let me get this out there. Yeah, this one a good one right here, so this one a good one right here. Fuck your life up, game. There we go.
I get my side bitch to eat your food too, so it's a lose-lose, but you can choose if you like pussy. Live from my public apartment facility, where I get all my bars and my sharpened abilities. These rappers hard till it's bar for bar, then I'm chopping their head off. I might even make them help me sharpen the guillotine. Unlimited, man, bars on infinity. Ain't no stars on your roof, your car's an infinity. Your bras for the streets is before she lost her virginity. She'll be on all fours if she ever crossed my vicinity. She said it don't fit, so I Santa Claus through her chimney, cracking your bitch while you home watching porn on Xfinity. Ask them, they'll tell you I'm a gorilla. I throw you off for the coast, you float as far as the Philippines.
And don't mention how I'm down to get rid of the fake. It's so tempting, like shoot him and get rid of the Drake. No Kendrick. You sat on weight, you sold nothing, and we know you rat on case, so no sentence. I sat on crates, old benches, trapping. I got rid of weight like Ozempic. You don't walk these streets, you soft like beef stew. You don't want no heat, you'll get split like pea soup. The clip full with hollows to the max. In other words, this peaceful like I don't want no beef. Look, if he dares me, I call your mama a hoe. Bad influence like whoever got Obama to smoke. Me no honor, your honor. Everybody honor the GOAT, palaver the flow. This is how your thermometer, bro. I'm the hottest nigga alive, and in my genre, I've been jogging with the torch, but I'm talking kilometers though. Phenomenal ghost, writer, astronomical poet. Got pajamas for those sleeping, cause I promise I'm dope. Got pajamas for those sleeping, cause I promise I'm woke. I supply the snow, man, like abominable. A bad bitch is simple to bag with a solid approach, but fat hoes give hippopotamus throats. See, life is all about choices. Don't choose to be dishonorable. It's one shot, don't you vomit or choke. I had friends turn fiends, they would not for dope. I had ops that ain't know the price of death, so I got them a quote. I got a bag, but still feel I'm at the bottom and broke, cause it's simply not enough, and life gets tough. Plus the homies know when I get it, I got them for show. But that's what everybody says. I told them stick with it, I'll get everybody paid. We got them sticks with us, so if anybody plays with us, everybody pays. Fred had the Jesus piece, Papers had the cross, I had the Santa right by that. It looked like everybody prayed. I rep the East Coast, who said my city dead? Don't believe them, come find out what I really said. This a milli worth a game, like if Wallow and Gilly said it. I don't trap where I rest, I remember what Biggie said. I've been in this game for years. I see clear, they blacklisted my name as fear. It hurt my soul, I've been feeling this pain for years. Y'all ain't been through shit, y'all wanna listen to pain is here. Nobody nice, this rap shit been the same for years. Crazy, they don't play by the manual, there's rules to this shit. That's what made me an animal. Kill and eat rappers, I just may be the Hannibal Lecter of this whole generation. I'm the juice like nectar, and this flow's dedication. Niggas know I want smoke, like there's no ventilation. I'm looking at America like, yo, we need hope, but I walk freely while I smoke, so there's no better nation. I got bars, I said all my punches hot like I'm fighting in a sauna. They need me, not Donald Trump, Biden and Kamala. I let my nuts hang like fairy dice in an Impala. You verse me, it's like a lion fighting a koala. I try to listen to your shit, but I'm falling asleep. They be like, you the truth, eh, but you fall into deep depression. Gotta let them loose, eh, go be all you can be. They be like, go hit the buffet like an all you can eat. That's crazy. I hit the Duce and I zone to the beat. Remember, I would hit the Duce and start roaming the streets, looking for somebody to rob, cause I was robbing, but I was always Bruce Wayne, just a joker to me. I'm grinding like I'm counting loose change, cause there's nothing to eat. Fuck pills, I'm in a new stage, I be sober to be clear, but I smoke a few strains for the focus and peace. Peace, cause I done been through pain with the closest to me. Peace, cause I done split a few things with some loyal niggas, but the same niggas wasn't really so loyal to me. Pain like a fucking toothache when the lawyer agreed that you went in and said a few names, never thought it would be you. The bottom of my boot stain, cause I'm stomping on them. Now his friends are throwing bouquets at the soil is deep. I'm hungry like a fucking Great Dane when he's showing his teeth, or a pit that's in a new cage with foam in his teeth. I be kicking shit like Luke Kane, but I'm underrated. So when I'm kicking shit like 2 Chainz, they don't know this is me. I'm walking on this fucking Drake beat like Jesus on water, walking through waves like Moses when he opened the sea. I'm on the throughway, me to read 102, 103. Hit the brakes before it's too late, gotta focus on me. Too many niggas acting two-faced, so I'm holding the heat, case I gotta make it hot like summer days when they open the beach. I'm trying to be on top like 2 Pays, but they jealous of me. They've been jealous since I had 2 braids, cause the flow is unique. You mad I ain't sweet like souffle, I put holes in your feet. You ran, you niggas fast like you saying, and we all could agree. I ain't gonna play like 2K, I'm starting 2025 with 2 tapes, a couple bonuses free. We are in a new age where the poets is weak, so when I spit that blue flame, niggas know it's elite. Shit, I've been cooking crack since 13. If you ain't good at cooking crack, get a fiend, he'll cook it for you, it's cheap. I'm the 2-3 when it comes to distributing drugs. Once we package it, we get it jumping like 4 niggas deep. I got my shoes laced, I'm in the race to take over the East. If you feeling brave, today come and roll in the beef. You'll get rolling away like Hussein till you know where to be found. I'm around, nigga. Until the last supper come over the feast. I'm done. Juice.
What you get at now?
Like 9.5.
Yeah, that nigga was going in.
They should have cut him off sooner. Like they should have just stuck to the one beat. Like the beat change. The beat change fucked it up for me. But because he did a phenomenal work, I'm gonna give him an 8.5.
Okay, I get a nigga 9.25. I can't believe y'all you get that low, dog. All right. Mayo, is he black or are you white?
I give it an 8, sir. Solid 8.
Okay.
I'm looking for one I sent you.
I'm talking about the real from the fake. Cause you got them niggas that smile in your face, but then eat off your plate when they already ate. That's the real definition of fake. That's the real definition of fake. Used to fuck with them niggas, find out they was snakes. Can't fuck with them niggas, they all in my way. I was sleep on them niggas, but now I'm awake. I tell them you gotta separate. I'm talking about the real from the fake.
Who he sound like?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn.
That nigga trash though.
Rod Wave.
Yeah, you go. He sound like Rod Wave.
Trash
bucket. Well, we got a LA ain't here. He left. He was crying too much. He had to leave. I get it.
Talk that came rap better than
Philly, that's the place where I was born at. On the north side, where the lights was never on that. We window shop before we really shop. We can't afford that. They banning laws. They telling all the girls you can't abort that. 300 murders, and it's still counting. Shit is serious. My young at 12, used to the murder. Ain't scared of it, because he from North Philly, where you bound to see some scary shit. He died with a frown on his face. He dead serious. Nobody safe. Kids killing kids. Nobody raising them. Sidewalks, all the playgrounds. Nobody played them. He couldn't aim. He caught a half a kill. They still was praising him because all the shots he threw, they hit his back and that disabled them. When I was young, we played freeze tag and had fun. You can't move until somebody touch you, then it's lit again. Nowadays, they still play tag, but with switches, and believe me, when they tag you, you ain't never gonna be in it.
Philly rappers talk that came rap better than
Philly, that's the place where I was born.
What you got?
Get that man a 9.
9. Okay. You like the struggle rap. I knew it. Gotta be winning like.
Nah, he put it together, had a phenomenal flow.
They got a 7.5 for me.
And then I was trying to get that nigga for LA because he was talking about that Philly shit. I don't know nothing about Philly. But I got that nigga 6. I gave him a 6. I don't like struggle rap. That shit get on my nerves. I'm biased. All right, well.
Shout out to Kendrick.
Oh my God, this nigga.
All right, Tom.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna send you one, sir. I'll put
right.
one in tonight.
You gonna put one in tonight? Okay,
Yes,
I
sir.
see. All right, hold on, let me play this one, then we'll get yours.
The whitest shit you've ever seen, sir.
Do you want to go live?
Oh, this ain't it.
Are you good? We gonna keep it West Coast.
Sitting in the studio, trying to get to you,
Hey, man.
Hey, Breezy, lift
Yeah.
off.
I'm looking dope, girl, it's hard now for me to blaze.
Let's go.
To tell the truth, but shit was you and his boots that I could play with.
Let me see what I got. Chris Brown, lift off Power 106.
Okay.
Bruce, just incredible. Hold up,
I be banging all in that beat. 808, she got the bass when her booty shake. She got her friends with her, and they excited to see. All that butt, don't let it go to waste. All this Hennessy, the liquor about to penetrate. While I'm pushing Lamborghinis on the interstate. I long stroker, I'ma go for hours. You Minute Maid, like lemonade. I'm fresh as hell in these Margielas. I skate past, better than veterans. Bipolar code, give me the medicine. My chain too white, no crime is medicine. When I put it out, chick nervous. Better ride this way, chick it. Girl, you better keep them legs open. Only thing you close is these curtains.
Hey.
She only got time for a brother. If I take her out to eat a brother, really gotta motivate. Man, it's too much work for the kitty. I don't work for the kitty. Really don't communicate. I'd rather look it like a dinner plate. I'd rather keep the money in the safe. Man, I ain't got time to play. I need it now, not a minute late. Now she blowing up my line on the cellular. She wanna lock her brother down on the regular. Fucking crazy, tell me like she own her, but I don't trust her far as I can throw her. Mama told me to find a keeper, but I switch like designer sneakers. A girl with the finest features. Every brother wanna talk to her, but I gotta first find his keepers. Violins in the back is my theme music. Hurt booty on my mind, I dream booty. And when I smile, then it's off with his head, how kings do it. My ring's ruby, red bandana, I stay whooping. Got too many cribs, I stay moving. 3 Lambos, I stay cooping. Yeah, but you don't hit me though. Virginia to the west side, my car foreign. The girl sit on the left side. I'm smoking weed on the plane, it's the best high. Gotta sign the way before I let her fly. It's hella pads on the boat, chilling in the south of France. Cut your pay, Nice Monaco, but nothing compared to what's in my pants. Girl, stop playing.
There he is. That's live. See, Breezy, you want to go live?
All right. OG, what you get that nigga Chris Breezy?
A 7.5.
Damn, disrespect. You want that nigga to sing the whole time. I see you. That's crazy. Omni, what you get that nigga, man?
Off the flow, I'll give him an 8 off the flow.
Okay.
8 off of the flow. Subject matter could have been more diverse, but you know what I'm saying? He was just talking about, you know what I'm saying, baller lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? That was pretty much it. And you know what I'm saying? How many which way he's gonna fuck your girl.
Yeah, absolutely. He about the blazer.
Typical bullshit. Typical shit.
He about the blazer.
Yeah, so subject matter is kind of redundant, but you know what I'm saying? He was styling with it, so 8.5.
He was styling with that. Okay, I see it. Mayo, was you styling with?
That's a 5, sir. 5, sir.
I can't believe you, but I believe it because you're white. Never mind.
Exactly. Wait till you see what I put up, sir. You'll understand.
Okay.
That shit's hidden.
You said that shit. I think you said that shit hidden. Okay. Oh, let me present this shit.
Me like a damn mojito, sucking up my minty fresh free flow. So these freestyles about to come with a feedo. Till I'm swaying in the morning, stretching with Bobito. Narwhal, bring the Charizard on the D-Lo. Check my interviews, man, I'm in a few leagues though. I step up to the EZO with ease though and breathe slow. It's a glimpse of the magic hiding underneath though. Praying when I rap and know what happens, and I'll be up on my knees though.
Sighs all around. Of the divine, look at what has found thee, glory yours and mine.
Trying to hold me like
hey, she kind of sucking up my. Yeah, she do sound like Lauryn Hill a little bit.
She sound like she got some soul.
Yeah, look at. All right, what you get?
Yeah, I didn't know the Manson family fucking sang music too.
Was that the Manson family?
That shit look like a Manson family to me, though.
No shit. Them the ones that still living at the ranch.
Look, for real, over there once upon a time in Hollywood.
All right, I got one for OG. Hey, we gotta rate that shit. Go ahead, rate that shit, man. Don't leave that white man hanging.
The 10.
You said it's a 10? You a lie, goddamn lie.
No, I'd probably give it a 6.
Hey, they tried. There was
They
work
tried.
with it.
A 6.5, 7.
Okay. I give it a good 7. I wasn't expecting the girl to sound as good as she did. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, she got some fucking.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that shit. Go ahead, white lady.
Behind. She'd have a career.
And she left him behind?
Yeah.
Shit. OG, Omni, what you get at?
Got to give it a 4.
Damn, the disrespect is real.
Got to give it a 4.
Man.
Like she came out singing, but the fact that she was off with the ad libs threw everything off on the front end, so I really couldn't appreciate the back end the way that I should.
Omni was so shocked. She sounded so soul in her that he was like, I got to give it a 4.
She ain't got the juice.
She ain't got the juice, nigga. The juice, nigga.
She definitely ain't on Latoya Williams, dog.
She ain't on Latoya Williams.
And he came at sounding like Snoop too. You'll never be able to fuck with that type of shit. She needs a little bit more practice, way more practice. But she did. Like I said, I gave her shit. When I gave her 6.5. Yeah, we'll stick with that.
I got one for you, my nigga. Yeah, this one just specifically for you. Are you ready?
Yeah, give it to me.
Me sitting in the back of a cop car, banging my head on the window. I can see me slamming that last couch shot glasses and everything in my billfold. Ooh, that's what I do when I'm drinking about you. So I don't wanna go downtown, doing what we used to. Push the top off another round. Hell, I got enough loose screws. I'm getting tired of hurting about you. Nothing ever changes. I think I'm gonna stay right here tonight. Cause that could be dangerous. That could be dangerous.
Yeah. Bro, you better go grab your hit real. Yeah, what you think about that one, huh?
I'm getting a nigga 7.
Oh, the disrespect, nigga.
I gotta get a nigga 7.
That's crazy. I can't believe he did disrespectful. That boy was country auto-tune on a nigga, man.
No, that's the part that they fucked it up.
Oh, you are disrespectful today.
I ain't disrespectful. I like country music. So you niggas disrespect country music with that bullshit. It ain't even sound good.
Amen, brother. Amen.
What we doing here? That shit did not sound good, though. Nigga, no, bro. And then the craziest part is, nigga, you went over Iconic. Oh, bro, what are you doing?
That nigga took that twisted beat to a new level.
Yeah, bro, what are you doing? That was retarded.
Hey, he was talking about his struggle.
Try that shit again, bro.
I can't believe this is the disrespectful nigga I don't like. Dog. This is what I be talking about. I don't like the disrespectful nigga.
You gotta try this shit again, bro. That ain't it.
I put one in the bag.
I give that one a 9.5.
That's what I'm talking about, Mom. I gave that shit a 9.5, nigga. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, he didn't go with the typical white nigga shit. He went with the country white nigga shit. Yeah.
I'm not really a fan of hip hop.
Country white nigga shit.
I bet he's eating barbecue and drinking a beer too.
That's the whole fact. Oh, disrespectful ass nigga.
Don't judge OG.
Oh shit!
I wouldn't expect anything less from OG. I wouldn't expect anything less from him.
I can't believe you did that.
Who?
Mama. I can't believe she did that. That's just. I don't know if you're trying to get on the good great side of time or something. I don't know what that was all about, but that is.
You're a hater, nigga.
I know you heard what I heard. That's not becoming a country boy at all.
I've been paying you $2.25 an hour for a month to teach me how to appreciate good rap music. Now, that was good rap music.
That was country.
Mama, that was beyond anything we have ever heard. That was catchy. That was not it at all.
Well, then you must be failing me.
Very disrespectful. No, I ain't failing that.
Are you failing me? Do I need to fire you and hire somebody different?
Obviously, I'm about to say, obviously, you didn't hire Tom because what you just said did not agree with.
I'll do it for $2, Mama.
Yeah, that is crazy.
2? Well, now wait a minute. OG, will you do it for 2 instead of $2.25?
Here we go.
I can't even change on that. You just do what you do, because that right there, I can't. No.
All right, Mayo, you hired then, I reckon. I mean, I hate to let a good man go, but
my skills is not good enough, Mama. They ain't working good enough. I'm not a good teacher, because if you thought that was anywhere good, and I thought me and you was on the same page when it come to country music. Now we about our feeling and our grass now, and I don't understand what you. I listen to country music when I'm fishing. Now this dude up here, not Mayo, but the other dude, Tom, he don't. He said this was a 9.5.
9.5, nigga. You heard what I said.
His ears is broke, but you.
That nigga said, I've been ran through.
Exactly. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good on that one, dog. That dude does it. That hit.
9.5 on the nigga, dog. Let's go with the
Funk Flex. We hear you seen. I've been back at it strong. At Funk Flex, the DJ, at Funk Flex Winterfest, because you know we got the big concert coming up.
How come you sound like Uncle Jeff?
Geechee Gotti is in the building. So I reached out to you.
Didn't we hear this already, bro?
So I don't want to act like I knew exactly what was going on.
Definitely, yeah.
I asked people, who should I get? That's
fine.
Oh, did y'all?
Right, I want to keep it a buck.
Yeah.
And you were on that list.
Man, I appreciate
and
it.
I said,
Mr. Packer Lunch, it's going to be a long day, man.
Yo, you have to have 2 beats ready.
Yeah.
Ready to
2
go?
beats.
Let's do it.
That ain't trustworthy. Hated when she whispered in my ear, it made me bust early. Late nights, driving through my ghetto, got a clutch 30. Reminiscing about my dead friends who never touched 30s. Crazy, I was richer than half my hood first time I touched 30. By the time I touched 100, probably passed that whole block up. I was supposed to be somewhere dead or somewhere locked up. I ain't need Kendrick to find out that y'all not like us. I wasn't supposed to make it out with all these big dreams. They showed me a picture of my soul. It looked like ripped jeans. Looked down at my bullet hole like damn that shit sting. And I was comfortable with dying young since I was 15. I done been to more funerals than graduations. Praying that my downfalls don't outlive my aspirations. Preacher looked at us and said we all got a casket waiting. I just had a dream that my dogs got emancipated. Yeah. But look, none of us be free for real. If ain't nobody praying for me on God, I know that Tina will. My mama know I keep the steel. Yeah, and the first time I hit a mission, I fucked up, had to repeat the drill. See, I was slipping, I was falling, couldn't get back up. I hang that murder rate fall, I helped it pick back up. I'm in a big black truck, like the president. If they assassinate me, use my verses as the evidence for knock I forever spin. Show you the receipts, true stories, no lies. I was really in the streets. Prison calls from my brother telling me to keep it G. He got life with no parole. The judge told him keep it P. Had to stab his last celly just so he could get some sleep. Said he tired of waking up, cause in his dreams he be free. I had dreams of a key. Woke up and caught the plug. I used to whip the coat till it bubbled up, looked like some suds. Man, it is what it was. Shoot the shit till it jammed. To get that gunpowder off, I had to piss on my hands. He really sit on his stance, pointing shit at his mans. These niggas don't snitch, ain't supposed to give them a chance. Can't do business with friends. I learned that about a week ago. Look him in his eyes, it's gonna tell you what you need to know. I'm from that era where that cocaine was butter soft. And if your granny ain't trust them, then you cut them off. Yeah, hey, they gonna kill you in an instance. Designer shoes, cause every step is expensive. Big guns, yeah, every clip is extensive. When you get to this level, every bitch is submissive. I mean, diamonds in the bezels, real stones, them is crystals. I tried to give her game, all she wanted was attention. Lights, camera, action, all she wanted was an image. Remember growing up, all I wanted was this crippin'. Now I'm looking at my sons, I gotta show them something different now. Told them I was gifted, they just didn't understand. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Man, you bound to lose a leg. He hit a lick cause he was starving. So they sent him to the feds. I was addicted to the meds. Like, how worse can it get? In the streets, jail or death, the only perks of this shit. They got Dirk in the mix. I pray he make it out that nonsense. Niggas ratting on the internet, they call it content. I'm pissed. Cause this street shit is not the same. My dog so dope, his daddy smoke. This is not a game. Seen him get rich off his pops for some pockets changed. I watched him pass the rock to his daddy, felt like Bronny James. Yeah, I told my mom I got that rape coming. Drive by, slow the cord down, I'm trying to face something. Bullets coming out that chop chop when they cake dumping. First rule, if you get caught, you don't say nothing. Closer to my dreams, but the street shit ain't fast enough. On FaceTime with Drizzy, with a Drake on the passenger. Counting all these thousands in my 30s, it ain't adding up. Like, how I'ma be good to my bitch if she bad as fuck? It's bad enough, you can't understand unless you come from it. Like, how I'ma have trust funds for my sons if I don't trust nothing? How he led off a whole 100, he ain't touched nothing. Snakes in the grass, but who got the heart to come cut it? I'm thugging.
I'm on the block with some made men, mafia, penne with the pasta and some braised lamb. 8 man, playing for a breast and man, it's coming soon. Yeah, come on, man.
Be clear. You know what it is.
I know it's coming soon, man.
Yeah, you can rock it out right there.
Listen careful when you come up here if you're not prepared.
Come on, man.
Hold up, so Juanito, hold up. We're gonna play another beat.
Pause
Hold
time.
on.
That's it. Yeah,
Now, introduce your guy.
This is my guy, Eli the Mayor. We straight out of Compton, man. No studio. This is my brother. On the flex.
Go ahead and rate it, Tom. What you give me? You're on mute. Still on mute.
What do you say?
They said you want to go ahead and rate that, sir.
You know, I got that as a 9.5, even though it's struggle rap.
Oh, okay. I got to send it. I got to send that at 8.5.
It's just that struggle rap that killed me, dog. But it was cool. But that struggle rap, this niggas just think that's the best thing since sliced bread, dog. I don't know what it is.
Everyone has to recycle the same bullshit again.
And
Butter soft cocaine.
Drizzy and a Drake on a passenger side.
With that butter soft cocaine?
Yeah, I never heard of butter soft cocaine before. That's all right.
And it's supposed to be that drop.
Yeah.
What they used to call that shit in the hood. Anything that had a butter effect on it, you put that drop in front of it. And then that shit was coming down and look. Well, not all yellowing it, or not all yellowing it, not all yellowing is good potency. It's just a look factor. Like they said on like they thought on what's that one show, Breaking Bad, when that nigga brought that blue crystal to the nigga, they thought that he was just adding food color into it. No, it's that drop. That blue something different. It's better than that bullshit y'all smoking on. This shit here purr. You know what I'm talking about?
Purr, nigga, it's purr.
Yeah, but that yellow ain't purr. That yellow just some bullshit that niggas came up with.
Oh, absolutely.
That's baby laxative.
Baby laxative.
Yeah. That's all that bullshit was. And Kenfo got one, bro?
Yeah, I gotta put out my. I gotta get off my.
Better get them out. Well, I head over to the other side.
One second.
By the way, I watched that Captain America. That was mid.
Okay, cool.
All right, I ain't never watched it.
I tried to tell you beforehand. It wasn't no Winter Soldier or nothing like that. Man.
Nope.
Yeah.
It had its moments though.
Hey. You don't gotta like me, but I bet you gon' respect me. Clean ass diamonds and they swinging from my neck. Came a long way to let a fuck nigga check me. Not a millionaire, but the good Lord bless me. You don't gotta like me, but I bet you gon' respect me. Clean ass diamonds and they swinging from my neck. Came a long way to let a fuck nigga check me. You boys in the past like, damn that nigga left me. You don't gotta like me, let alone sit next to me. Cooking in this kitchen and you haters is my recipe. Boxed in the ring, that don't mean I need a referee. Reprimand who? I'll be damned if you check me. See me on the book and you haters in the rage. You don't like what I'm doing, get the fuck off my page. Boy, I'm nice with these hands, bitch, I do this shit for fun. Bet I whoop off in your ass, you gon' run and get your gun. I'm a motherfucking boss, never ran, never run. Big bad wolf, you ain't got it in your lungs. Beautiful ass beans, and I ain't talking about a car. I'm talking about baby girl and how she shaking, she a star. You boys in the past, like damn that nigga left me. Dior on my body, I'm suggesting you don't flex with me. Strong ass links, they as solid as they best to be. Not talking about no chain, but the motherfuckers next to me. You don't gotta like me, but I bet you gon' respect me. Clean ass diamonds and they swinging from my neck. Came a long way to let a fuck nigga check me. Not Not a millionaire, but the good Lord bless me. You don't gotta like me, but I bet you gon' respect me. Clean ass diamonds and they swinging from my neck piece. Came a long way to let a fuck nigga check me. You boys in the past like, damn that nigga left me. I don't take niggas fool cause I like to start drama. Cause I feel like I ain't no motherfucking coward. Cause I ain't no peasant, I don't dine at McDonald's. I'm a natural born king, you can call me T'Challa. I was born in Detroit, no such thing as Wakanda. Call my Dexter niggas when it's time to start drama. My 7 Mile niggas, yeah, we love to spin them bands. Not yet a millionaire, but I can count 100 grand. And know if I do the dance with these thousands in my hands. She fucking with a boss, my actions louder than her man. How I secure my bag is with these thousands in advance. See, you don't gotta like me, you don't gotta be my friend. On top of my grind, I'm the pocket of my time. You can stop and rewind, brakes don't stop my drive. I see the animosity in your chest, but I don't hate y'all. My career like this foreign thing, bitch, you can watch it take off. You don't gotta like me, but I bet you gon' respect me. Clean ass diamonds and they swinging from my neck piece. Came a long way to let a fuck nigga check me. Not a millionaire, but the good Lord bless me. You don't gotta like me, but I bet you gon' respect me. Clean ass diamonds.
All right, all right.
There was 6 minutes of that shit.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was Ken Folk song.
It was that bad?
Yeah,
Y'all thought it was that bad?
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
Boy, it should have been a 2-minute song. Like, if I'm being honest, it should have been 2 minutes.
I give it a 5. It's average.
What?
Oh, go ahead, nigga.
I gotta give it a 5.5 because it shouldn't have been 6 minutes of that shit. Like, no.
He said it should have been 6 minutes.
It's a formula, right? Because like if you're gonna have a super catchy hook, then it should if you're gonna have a catchy hook like that's aiming to be, you gotta have it be shorter.
I agree.
Like 2.5 minutes or something.
I can agree with that.
Because the only thing I remember about the song is the hook. Like those types of songs, they have to be short. They can't be long. If the only thing you remember about the song, I can't remember anything else that he said in any of the verses. But I know, you know what I'm saying, he came a long way from letting the fuck nigga check him. So you know what I'm saying? It's my point. Like it needed to be 2 minutes.
And you're gonna like him. Don't forget that.
No,
you're gonna like him.
He doesn't care about Madam. He doesn't care about like you're going to respect him.
Yes. And you better, because he's got a snake and an alligator.
And you know what I'm saying, diamonds on his damn chain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of that.
Because we haven't heard that before, have we?
No, never.
No, we've never. This is original material.
Brand new.
I've never been threatened with an alligator before. I've got to say that.
Well, this is Florida. We have.
Yeah, I don't live in Florida, so it'd be kind of rare here.
I just want to ask everybody just to drive my point home. How did the first verse start?
We don't know.
Hey, that nigga said that's trick cousin. Don't give a fuck about the trick.
What is a trick?
He's supposed to be the boss in Detroit. That nigga's he's a worldwide, he's a Detroit known boss in that motherfucker for real.
Who cares about Detroit? Detroit people.
If you watch battle rap, that's
Michigan.
Trick is a prominent person in the city.
Oh,
so that's all I'm saying.
Tony said there was verses.
Y'all some assholes, boy. Y'all some fucking assholes.
Fucking 6 minutes, bro. Like it's way too low. Way too low. I can't. Listen. I'm not even knocking the verses because I don't.
You don't even know what the verses were, nigga. Stop it.
Nobody does.
That's why he's not knocking them.
I can't knock the verses because I can't remember a single line from the verse. But this is way too damn long. That need to be like two minutes And 25 seconds tops.
He said 2 minutes, 25 seconds tops, nigga. Nothing extra.
Like, I would have been mad if it was one hook, then one verse, and then one hook. They do that nowadays. You could have totally gotten away with that.
Yes, I'm here, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate to say this. I hate to say this, but the sound is like a local rapper in any city.
Yeah. You got that local rapper vibe.
Like, I didn't even need to know that he was from Detroit. It was just like he's the local guy in whatever city he's in.
He has to let you know about the alligator.
And now it just raises a question, because where are the alligators in Detroit? I don't understand.
They're at the zoo, sir. They're at the zoo.
Okay.
There was a bearded dragon too, and a snake.
Y'all some assholes.
Talking about his pet python.
I don't have no python. I don't even do snakes like that, but
not yet.
So clearly he went to Slytherin.
Oh.
He said, Professor McGonagall, I need a snake.
Are you gonna put the what we going to watch in the back, OG?
He put the Rumble link up in the chat already.
Yeah, OG. What we watching, OG? Because you were talking shit the last time, saying I wasn't gonna fucking be here.
Because
you never
everybody over there on the course.
Yeah, because you didn't show up last time, motherfucker.
Oh God.
This nigga
Fucking
full
bunch
shit,
of daisies.
He had things to do.
This nigga
Yeah,
full
man.
of shit, dog.
I got back home.